Indeed. Alright. Hello everyone, welcome to tonight's episode of Pokemon Falling Star, Session 3. I am here with 3 trainers and their Pokemon. I'd like everyone to kind of go down the order here from Caden to Kyo to Yuki. Introduce yourself and introduce your Pokemon.
Hi everyone, I'm Toma. I'm playing Caden Bishop, and my starter Pokemon is the cute little Torchic Ahi. Normally in the Saturday game, I'm playing Lowell Gunkursum, the Garul Herald, and hopefully we'll have a good session there.
Hello everybody, I am AJ, your DM extraordinaire, who tonight I am the breeder to the stars, Kyo Yasamori, with the ever-intelligent and totally alive Goji by my side. Normally you can find me running the show every Saturday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for the roles we choose. We did just finish up Astro April, our 3-part Void Runner miniseries, loosely based on a Corpus-based dystopia. Broden had fun.
I killed a lot of people.
And next Thursday, you can hear me being interviewed on the podcast A5 Evening, where I had a lot of fun doing a 40-minute interview on myself, my products, my history DMing, and I'd love to be on there again. Grant runs a great show. Oh, and every Sunday, you can catch me and Nami crashing out about women's issues, and Toma's there. Right here at 3 p.m.
And Toma is there. I'm Nami. Tonight I'm playing Yuki, the shut-in NEET, who definitely knows what grass and trees is. Normally I play a lot of horror games over on my channel, a lot of survival horror. Lately we've been playing the Resident Evil series, which soon, unfortunately because Chad hates me, I will be doing the Invisible Enemies Challenge, so stop by if you want to see me suffer.
With your glasses off.
With my glasses off. Fuck. And I have with me tonight my adorable little Mudkip, the pink one, I guess, and that is Natsu.
Did you forget about your other little guy?
I also have my
Mine's
other little guy, Pancake.
Mine isn't a ball, it don't know me yet.
Who's Pancake right now, currently on Forge, I think.
I have a cute little Poochyena named Muffin.
Oh, I have one more thing.
Indeed. Oh?
Sorry about that, I forgot. As I've said before, I am doing some pro GMing, and I have started to open up to a couple monthly campaigns. Keep an eye on my socials. You can find me at Pasta Parade or Choose Your Role pretty much anywhere you look, and I'll be posting about it there. I have a lot of campaign modules that I got at Kickstarters I will never touch if I don't do this, so $20 a session, and you can have me as a DM.
Alright. And with that, Nami, would you like to tell us of what happened in the last session?
Absolutely. So, starters in tow, last week, 2 weeks ago, the professor showed Caden, Kyo, and Yuki around the grounds where they care for a variety of Pokemon, along with showing just Caden a delightful whale named Aurora. Kyo and Yuki stay outside, given that Goji and Yuki are both weak to ice. However, during lunch later, Yuki again snuck out to sit out on the outside with Natsu. Kyo, excusing himself like a normal human being, soon joined her, and where they discussed their new starters and what Pokemon would best fill out their teams. The two decided, having a little bit of time left over before lunch ended, to wander off, where, with Goji's help, Yuki caught Pancakes the Zigzagoon. Soon after lunch ended, though, we all 3 set off, with Kyo catching a Surskit named and Caden found Muffin the Poochyena. However, foolishly, Kyo and Caden trusted Yuki, somehow, to lead the way, before realizing they were deeply lost all of a sudden. Before Yuki could panic over her dying phone and complete lack of SIGs, Kyo and Caden asked Muffin to track us back towards the path, where instead we found Suri, a young trainer now looking for her grandmother's bracelet, which, deducing that it was stolen by Zigzagoons perhaps, we have now left off in this den of theirs, where we will probably be fighting them.
Very good. Yeah, so you'll get 1 reroll this session.
Yippee!
Just to put out there for some people watching, I am changing just a few more things. Again, we're trying to refine stuff as we go. Pokeballs, after you catch a Pokemon, will now just instantly return to you. You just need to make sure that when you throw it and it lands on the ground, it has somewhere to land. And at the start of a battle, since some Pokemon are faster than the trainers, instead of just having it be a wasted turn, when you guys send out your Pokemon, you all can give it an action to take. It will do on its first turn.
Question.
Yes.
Is it actually raining on the field, or is this just a map effect?
I would say that it is raining right now, yeah. Yes.
And suddenly Yuki got stronger. Thank you.
Yeah. Say. However, it is the start of a combat, as you can see 3 Zigzagoons coming out of their burrows. As one emerges from the bush here, and 2 come out what looks like this large burrow underneath this tree. They look prime and ready to fight.
Sorry, I'm reading.
Also, because you would have time to do this, please position where you would be and where your Pokemon would be.
Okay. I have a question about one of my characters.
Yeah.
So it says Gyra's ability lets it use Sweet Scent as a free action, but is that only after I know it? Because I know that's a level up move.
I would say you could only do it in combat if you know it. It could probably produce it outside if needed.
That's what I assumed. I just wanted that clarity while it was still fresh in my brain.
Yeah.
I would say Kyo's probably here with Goji over here, if that's okay.
Yeah, I'll allow that.
I can move back if you want.
Yeah, move back a little bit because they're kind of coming around. Yeah, that would be a good spot.
How's
yeah.
that?
Are you keeping Torchic back?
Both of mine are a little injured. Wait, just hold on. Okay, they have tackle. I wasn't seeing tackle on their sheet. I was like, do they only know Leer and Struggle?
Suffer and die, and I say.
Yeah, Puchiana should definitely know tackle and howl.
Okay, yeah, it does.
And then Torchic should know scratch, growl, and ember.
I, the character, know Leer and Struggle. That's what this is.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think with the rain going, and with this being a multi-person scenario, Caden is going to lead with Muffin today.
Alright. You gesture for Muffin to step out, and he does. Is he gonna... Sorry. She, does. A serious expression on her face, clearly taking this is very serious. Roll initiative for all your Pokemon. As I'm gonna say, Torchic is just gonna come right behind you and kind of
toggle combat state, pop that thing out, click of the button. 11.12.
7.16.
No.
All right, and then of course roll initiative for all of yourselves.
Yep.
Yep. Oh, I actually get to go before Puchiana.
Cool.
Hey.
So thank God we're doing called out commands, because I know mine.
Yes.
Absorb.
All right. So you immediately use Absorb. I'm guessing on this Zigzagoon.
Yeah. Do I have to move one, or because he can move on his turn? So do I have to move, or can I shoot through the rock? Because it's.
I'll say he will have to move.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, at least a diagonal.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm fine. This is where I wanted to be anyway.
Perfect. Yeah, your Trico runs over there.
And I'm gonna roll that because I am in range.
All right.
Sorry. Been a minute.
9 will hit.
9 will hit for 27. Goji, stand by. Hit him with Absorb.
So you see the Zigzagoon just reel back from the pain. What the fuck? Oh, that's why. As you did quite a number on him. As this going to take an injury.
I'm having some thoughts, but but that will happen on my turn. Trico poses very common ridery, and I end my turn.
All right, you end your turn. It is now this Zigzagoon's, good lord, turn. And it's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's going to take a dash action. And it's going to get right up here to the Mudkip. That's going to be its turn. This Zigzagoon is going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And it's also going to dash and then get up to Poochyena. Toma, Sick Hayden, it's your turn.
Alright, Muffin, tackle!
Alright, do you want to move?
Caden is gonna stay where he is in front of Torchic, and he's just sort of got a ready stance. Muffin is gonna move up to there on their turn though.
Right. It is Muffin's turn. He moves up there and he starts to use tackle. Let me see it.
Muffin time.
4.
That hits.
Oh, that's so cool. Oh, if you target it, oh, that's so cool.
Oh, yeah. So, yeah, if you guys target the Pokemon, I guess, that works really well.
God damn, that looks cool.
So we apply the damage. Oh, and it automatically does it. Oh, I love that.
Oh, good job, Toma.
So before you guys attack a Pokemon, just target it.
Why is Zigzagoon and our
I don't know why.
They're just together.
Oh, I think my mute key is actually bound to something. Shit.
Right.
They're being friends.
Does everyone here know how to target?
Double right click.
Yeah.
Now I do.
Do.
All right, perfect. All right, is that Poochyena's turn?
I think so.
All right. It is now this Zigzagoon's turn. It is hurt, but it is willing to defend its territory. It's going to rush over, and it's going to use Tackle on Trico, or at least attempt to. Oh, I didn't target. All right, so I'm guessing 5 will hits. Trico will take 18 damage.
Real quick, I forgot to heal off mine. I forgot it wasn't automatic. Sorry. Well, let me heal the full real quick, and then I'll subtract.
Yeah, go right ahead.
So 36 minus that number is a different number. Got it. That's fine.
So does that do half?
Yes.
So Trico will take 1 injury from it.
Where, Mark?
So if you go to the fist icon.
Okay, got it.
Yep. And that's that Zigzagoon's turn. Kyo, you just saw your Trico get hit. It looks a little hurt.
This thing has chutzpah. I throw a Pokeball.
Go right ahead. Select the Pokemon, and then click on your sheet for Pokeball. That hits.
That.
So, yep, and I believe it succeeds. So we're gonna apply capture.
It's
and
got
add it to your party.
Hey, even if I don't keep it,
I'm gonna put it there.
So Kyo's just gonna toss the ball, look at Yuki. She got one.
She did in fact get one. Do you move at all?
Let me just do a little bit of a hide behind the bush.
As Kyo dives behind this bush.
Use the bush for cover.
Yeah, after
Yuki.
striking a confident pose, I go. And then
Your turn.
I'm panting.
All right, Natsu, you got this. Use water gun
All right.
on this fucker here. And I think I will honestly. I think I'll stay where I'll move 1 back.
So real quick, instead of
Mm-hmm.
targeting, if you go up to your top left, under token controls, you'll see right below select token to the right of that a thing that says select target. I can't get it to select target if I right click twice.
Oh, yeah. So it's the target icon underneath the 4 corners.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
it was like
Okay.
yeah. Hit the Zigzagoon, and then go back up to select token, and then use your move.
there a reason we're doing it that way.
Oh, cool. It gives a little chat message when you catch. That's so neat.
Oh, as the water gun just misses Zigzagoon as it dodges out of the way.
Damn.
Do you ask your Mudkip to move at all?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna have... move back a couple.
Alright.
Oh, wow. I got a strong Zigzagoon. Fuck yeah.
Say, you...
Tackle has a push thing.
It does have a push thing. So yeah, so yours should be pushed here. And
that's all for me.
Trico, who got hit, should be pushed here.
That's wait, can it be in the bush or would it go like?
It can be in the bush.
That's fine. Okay,
It's not.
It also
It's not thick enough foliage.
It also has dash. I don't remember what dash does.
We'll look that up later. We're in the middle. All right. It is Trico's turn, but you decided to throw the Pokeball.
Yep. So can I move it though?
You can move it. He just can't take the attack.
Yeah, no, I'm
action.
not gonna attack nothing.
Actually, also starting at is the top of the round. You see emerging out of this bush another Zigzagoon. All right.
I'm just math. Okay, it blended in. I had to see where it was. I'm like,
Yeah.
Okay, Bob. Okay.
Their camouflage is working, it seems.
They are known for that.
See, with my Trico in the bush, that was my original goal.
Uh-huh.
If you want, you can. I'm not. No, I can't do that without action from the trainer. Never mind.
No, I cannot. Don't worry, I'm keeping myself honest.
Yeah, you say you'd have to tell it to hide for him to want to.
Yeah, absolutely. Question for later.
Mm-hmm.
Does rain affect water type moves?
I'll say add an extra D4 to the
Okay, so
to the
if not,
attack
that's
damage.
fine. I'm just strategizing.
Yeah, any Pokemon that has the ability to get an increase to water type stuff. You know, I'm gonna say this. Unless it's made by Rain Dance, no.
Okay, that's fine. That's 100% about it. I just
Because
wanted
at
to
that
know.
point, it's type energy affecting stuff. This is just regular rain.
What about Swift Swim?
I think that would just make it faster.
Yeah, it would, but I'm just thinking, does that also check, or?
I will say it will trigger on this. This just needs any kind of water.
Okay. No, sorry, Okay, so I was here. No.
Rain Dance has a thing where weather becomes rainy for 5 rounds, while rainy water type attacks gain a +5 bonus to damage rolls, and fire type attacks separate -5 damage penalty.
For Rain Dance.
Goji's gonna stand next to Kaden.
Alright, then we'll just do that for regular Rain Dance then. Alright. Trico stands next to Caden. Alright, and that's his turn?
Mhm.
Right. It is this Zigzagoon's turn up here, as it's going to leap off the log. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's going to stack up next to its fellow Zigzagoon. It's going to be its turn. As this Zigzagoon is going to charge in and go for a tackle against Mudkip. Okay, before I fuck that up.
Zigzagoon, wipe his ass.
You not.
He doesn't know how to do it on his own.
That will hit. Mudkip will take 17 damage. So I'll apply that. I should take 8 damage. Oh yeah, because it's minus your defense.
Was the person we met Sir or Surrey?
Surrey.
I don't know why I mistyped that.
She's just kind of standing back, her Veneeri in her hand. She goes, do I help?
I don't know, do you?
Oh, do I? She's just gonna stand there for
We're
now.
legally adults. Make that decision.
She is much younger than you guys. I don't think I ever specified.
Is she older than 10?
You don't know. She looks.
Damn.
You look at her. She might be. Hard to tell. All right.
We're
That's
lab
that
trainers, we
Zigzagoon's
can
turn.
handle it.
As this Zigzagoon is going to run up and is going to try to tackle your Poochyena.
It's
Got
totally
it
gonna
wrong
miss,
on
right?
We got this. It misses.
Come on, start saying that more.
As Poochyena just nonchalantly dodges out of the way. Sorry, their names aren't on the thing, so I'm just calling them with their
Yeah, go
actual thing. Right. So Poochyena dodges out of the way, and that's Zigzagoon's turn. All right, Caden, you're up.
Caden grins. Nice dodge, Muffin. Tackle it back.
All right. Muffin goes to tackle.
I'm gonna have Caden point at this spot, so Muffin's gonna move to here and try and tackle them up away from everyone.
All right.
Roll 12.
That hits.
Oh, it actually says target is pushed 2 meters.
Yeah.
22.
Is that like 6 feet?
Then apply damage. Oh, it takes an injury, and I need to know. It does.
We need to
It
bump him back.
automatically. So 2 meters. I looked it up. It's pretty much 5 feet. So he'll be pushed back 1.
2?
But this Zigzagoon's not looking great. It's just kind of shaking a little. Do you have Poochyena move anymore?
Poochyana's gonna move up and just growl as they menace the Zigzagoon, and Caden's gonna speak up to the Zigzagoon. Now I know we're invading your territory, but we're just here looking for our new friend Suri's. It was a bracelet, right?
Yeah.
We're looking for Suri's bracelet, and we think one of you might have it.
To say, it looks towards one of the other Zigzagoon, clearly not in a happy expression, and then kind of looks back towards the burrow. But it doesn't seem willing to retreat on it. Kyo, it is now your turn.
It's like someone did a really cool redeem, and I'm gonna send it to you.
All right.
Now, I am going to have.
Fuck yeah.
Now, I want some grace that I have given you. Trico, about the same size as Minnie. I let you go through people's legs. Could I absorb that Zigzagoon from here? Through Caden's legs. He's tall.
Yes, I would allow it through Caden's legs.
Yeah, that's all. Yeah, through. I wasn't gonna ask it for Yuki or for Kyo. Just
well,
for
if it was like the Poochyena in front of it.
Oh no, that's way different.
Yeah.
You know, that was just because of like size.
Yeah, this one.
Yeah, that is what I will have it do on my turn. And I'll just shout over Suri. I mean, if you want to catch one, now's the time. And I end my turn to Yuki.
Yep, Yuki, it's your turn.
Yuki looks very concerned about Natsu. It's alright, buddy. Try again. You got this. Same thing. Alright.
Alright. Ooh.
Oh, you have your own Pokemon targeted.
Yeah, you have your own
Oh,
Pokemon.
fuck, goddammit. No, wait. Don't use that money. No, wait.
To blow
Natsu.
Natsu, you brought no honor.
My
You watch
main
as Natsu-
goal is to
You
blow
watch as
up.
Natsu shakes.
And then act like I don't
Violently.
know nobody. No, Natsu, don't do that. Alright, let's...
Try that again. Take two.
Okay. That never happened.
It's like our Soul Link. Didn't happen.
That hits for 22 damage. I'm going to apply it. The
Nice.
Zigzagoon takes 15, as it does not like that as you blast it with water.
Let's blast it.
As, yeah. Do you have Mudkip move at all?
No. I think right I don't think there's anywhere he could go, so yeah. He stays put.
Alright.
Eh.
It is Shriko's turn.
And I'm studying my Zigzagoon. I got 2 sheets open.
Yeah, that's fine.
Just imagining this nerd mid-fight with this, like, all of his spreadsheets out.
Okay, so I'm gonna heal for... You want to call it 15 or 16?
Well, is it the damage dealt or the damage you deal before?
Half damage dealt.
Okay, so
it takes 24, you heal 12.
That's
As this Zigzagoon just passes out as you use that move.
So, Kyo just looks up from his notes. She knows pickup! And that's Kyo's turn.
Yeah, I like to imagine he's just looking at,
Oh yeah, no,
Agent.
that's why I'm hiding behind the bush. It's so I can nerd.
That's amazing.
And I already know what to name it. I'm gonna name it after a friend.
Alright. That's Riko's turn. Is now this Zigzagoon's. This one. As it wants to hit something. As it sees the Trico having done that, it goes 1, 2, 3. Is this gonna charge at the Trico? And it's going for a tackle. An 18 will hit. Oh, the critical hit too.
No. Knocked out. Back to the Pokeball with you.
Well, you
Hang on.
reduce it by your defense.
Yeah,
Oh.
so give me a moment. Let me hit apply damage, see where he's at.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if it takes a total of 50, yeah, I ain't got this.
You have 3 HP. You took
got
27.
We got
You do
this.
take another injury though,
Oh yeah, I'm already.
but
doing
it's
that
already
anyway.
applied, I believe.
Yeah, 2 of them actually.
Yep. Oh yeah,
Yeah, no,
because
I
I got crit.
Now is it my action to switch, and can I do a call out command when I do?
I would say you can't do a call out man when you do,
That's what I thought. I wanted to be sure.
but it is when it is your turn. You can just return Trico.
Yeah, but can I in the same action throw out Surskit? Like switching in the games, or is it?
I'm going to say.
one with-
Okay,
just
so
wanna
I
make
have
sure I
to.
understand.
I have to say no because there is an ability to allow you to do that.
I just wanted to make sure.
Yeah. So it is now this Zigzagoon's turn, as it's going to keep on its fight with this Poochyena that it is struggling with.
Yeah, that
Which
hits.
hits. For 21, apply. Muffin takes 11 damage.
Muffin
Is Muffin
survives
up?
with 3 HP.
Oh my gosh, Muffin, you absolute trooper.
That wasn't even half of their current HP, I think. So I think they still have only 1 injury. Yep,
As
only 1 injury.
he's going to be pushed back 5 feet though, because it is a tackle. Oh yeah, actually, that also means you're pushed back 5
I was
feet.
just about to do that.
Yep. As is now your turn, Caden.
Let's see. So you said it takes an action to recall?
It does take an action to recall, yes.
Okay. And we're doing opportunity attacks, right?
I haven't so far, so I'm gonna say no. Because otherwise I could have hit Mudkip a couple times.
And it really disincentivizes ranged people.
Yeah.
Alright. Good job, Muffin. Make some distance! And he's gonna throw a Pokeball at that one. Because it's spunky.
Yeah, see,
Right.
it's the cut of their jib, right?
Move, actually, don't move Poochyena yet. Just, select the Zigzagoon and throw the Pokeball.
CX.
Hits. And I really don't think you can lose this.
It's
So,
still rolled really high.
we're gonna apply capture as it is added to your party.
Awesome. And he's gonna have, see, Poochyena's overland is minus 5, so I'm just gonna have him hop over here for now.
Now, real quick, before you do that, I'm going to need a command check, as you're in the heat of battle, and this is a dark type.
That is 100% fair. First command check of the game. 3.
That's combat.
Oh, that is combat. That would explain why I'm so bad at that.
Yeah, I was like, huh. I thought he'd been a lot better at command.
7.
7. Fujiana looks at you and then shakes his head as he just stares down this Zigzagoon, not seeming wanting to run away from this fight. It is now Kyo's turn.
Yep.
Alright.
I just realized it still says Toma's character in the initiative.
Oh yeah, no, I had to change mine to Kyo. Go if you click on the token bit on your sheet, you can change it.
The token bit?
You'll see it.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Alright, Kyo, what
I'm
do you do?
I'll flip a coin.
Okay.
Okay, is this one? So that one's dead, right?
Yes. This one.
Okay,
this one's knocked out.
I'm going to absorb this one. I am injured, and this I shall drink.
All right.
Big sippy.
Select it and use his orb.
I can't yet.
Oh yeah, right. Sorry, I always get confused with this. All right, Yuki,
Same.
you're up. Do you command your Mudkip to attack?
Yep. Same as before. Same as
Right.
it ever was. Water gun again.
All right. So this one is knocked out. So let me just that one real quick.
AJ, are you still considered a DM? Because I don't think I have that option.
I might be. Let me see. I can't open your sheet, so we'll later.
We can take care of it later on break. All right. So you tell him to water gun. All right. Do you move at all?
Nah.
All right. Mudkip's turn. Rip that water gun.
I'm the backup.
There we go.
Yeah, that will hit. So we'll apply the damage. As Zigzagoon takes an injury and 18 damage. Do you have Mudkip move?
No, I think we're good where we're at.
All right. Trico.
No, I always do the wrong one. Aha!
That's a crit.
Drink. So
As
it's damage dealt, so it probably wasn't doing too hot.
you heal 15.
Okay, cool. I will stay in these fights forever.
As you as this Zagoon is knocked out, you don't see any more. And yeah. Combat is currently over.
Oh no. Nami, Arcane and Weenie don't know about Registeel.
What do you fuck you mean they don't know about Registeel?
It's troubled political past. The old sprite.
Oh my god.
Caden sort of sighs a little bit as he walks up and looks down at Muffin. You're gonna have a bit of a temper, aren't you?
Kind of huffs at you. By the way, every Pokemon that participated in the fight will gain 15 XP.
Question.
Yes.
Never mind. I answered my own. Sorry, I forgot how the game worked for a minute.
Muffin levels up.
Yeah. Also, say, do we get any extra for capture or no?
No.
Not in this fight. I meant like, in general.
No.
Okay.
Like you get the XP from all of this. Like the captures are added into this.
Okay, cool. So for the level up points, we just distribute them how we want.
So the way it works is that whatever your highest one is has to always remain the highest until it gets to 31. So since Trico's special attack and speed are tied, either of them can go up one as long as the totals are higher than anything that is lower than its base.
Special attack is actually highest. It's already at 12. So
yeah, but since both bases are at 7, You can put them into either or. Those are fine.
AJ,
So,
what's the
yeah,
EV for a Zigzagoon?
Speed. I was gonna go 1 into special attack and 1 into speed, if that's okay.
I only have one
Yeah,
level
you can
up
do that.
point.
Yeah, but Trico won a fight earlier.
Thanks, Trico. Oh yeah, because I'm level 7 now.
Yep. However, Trico is also pretty injured.
Come back, my son.
So you return Trico back to his Pokeball. Yeah, the Poochyena kind of looks up towards you, Caden, and just kind of gives a huff sound, like clearly not happy with the directions it was given.
Sort of just...
So I'm already gonna break my kaiju name theme.
Each name them after different pastries.
Hell yeah. No, I am going to name mine Danny because a friend, also Danny DeVito.
Danny DeVito, the goat.
I'll get my sword for you, Danny.
My sword.
Caden sort of bites the corner of his mouth, or the inner part of his cheek a little bit as he stares down at them for a few seconds. As long as you channel it productively, I guess.
It's out a small barking sound.
Just gonna kneel down into the mud and just give him some head rubs. Did a good job, though.
I was gonna say.
Broden, you know how to
Yeah,
it do that without leaving, right?
Yeah, I know how, but it's not playing it.
Want me to do it? I can. You can focus on DMing. I can focus on music if you just send me the links.
Yeah, I'll send you the link to the one I want to play. We'll probably not change it too much after.
That's fine. I'll take that
There.
off your plate. Let me help.
Yeah. Yes.
What just happened? I increased.
What do you mean?
I increased my defense, but on the sheet, the attack went from 8 to 10.
Oh, you put that in stage, not mod.
No,
Stage
I put it into level stats because there's a level up menu. Here, this is what it looks like on stream for people that want to know. That's actually really big.
To continue Danny DeVito reference, Nami, self-destruct is badass.
Like it had
not
one
too
level
earlier.
up point at the bottom, and then I put that into.
You may need to
defense.
refresh. Your thing looks weird. Well, either way, you put one. You got the one. You put it in defense, right? Can
Yeah,
you confirm it?
I mean, yeah, if I submit, was that?
Yeah, hit submit. See what happens.
Why is? Oh, I think their attack stage might have been increased from when one of them held earlier or something. Because
Probably. All right. So it should be stage 0, and then mod. You put into defense.
but it. No, it doesn't. You don't.
No.
You don't mess with mod.
Okay.
Modifier is probably something else, but the level up went into defense properly because now it's saying that the total is 11 and it was 10 before.
All right. Perfect. So we're good then. All right. Yeah. You have all defeated the Zigzagoons. There are now just 2 currently knocked out in the grass.
I can train her to do backflips. She's good at acrobatics.
As you see the little girl kind of approach you, Siri, and she goes, "Wow, that was really impressive. There's no way I could have beaten 4 on my own."
Why am I tilted? Here we go.
The even Bun Bun here would have lost.
It's okay. Baneries take time. Don't worry. They can bang with the best of them. There's one trainer, and Johto used one. His name was Rangiku, and it just swept through everything.
Really?
He was really clever battler, and he didn't even think he could use Baneri at first until she showed her true potential. So it's all about patience.
I'll have to look up to see if I can find any videos of it later.
It's canon now, Broden.
I'm fine with that. Don't threaten me with a good time. But yeah, you defeated the Zigzagoons. They are 2 are unconscious around you. What do?
Why are all of the Pokemon I'm catching female?
Honestly, it's a 50-50 chance.
Cannons.
My lobster's too buttery. My steak too juicy.
My wine too sweet.
I'm not bothered by it that much, but it's just kind of funny that that's all I'm catching on accident.
Okay.
Yeah, it's always a 50-50 chance. Well, for some.
Yeah. Okay, show of hands or paws. Who's training first aid?
You see, not Siri's hand.
Let me actually check. What is my first aid score? Yep, no. I know a couple of basics. That's about it, though.
I look at the shut-in.
Don't look at me. Why would I know how to do first aid? I don't go outside.
Internet?
Yeah, but it's different to do it, like, physically in practice.
I just figured you wouldn't want to go see a doctor.
Oh, this is one
Wait,
of the...
am I supposed to?
I don't know.
Typically for checkups, yeah.
Kind of like scratches the back of her head and looks around awkwardly.
My Zigzagoon is one of the new natures specifically for this system.
Yep.
Oh.
So, Kyo's willing to give it his goddamnedest.
Is the...
He's an...
Well, I was gonna
so...
about the
Yeah.
stats. Is the blue one the one that's decreased?
Blue bad, red good.
Cool. Mine is HP down, special attack up.
Sure as a Pokemon. Thank God you're a contest star.
So you can also, if you don't have a
pickup,
Pokemon
though.
for very long, you could always choose to release them.
It knows pickup though.
Yeah, mine too.
Yeah.
No, mine is now my assistant. She is going to stay with me.
All right. Do you have any bandages in your bag, Kyo?
No.
I've got a first
But
aid
I
kit.
was just gonna try basic first aid. You know, just do something, do whatever I can do.
So unless you
I am untrained medicine.
untrained medicine, so unless you have a feature or edge that would allow you, or bandages or something to heal, you can't heal your Pokemon. You could look around to see if you can find any berries that could heal him. It just won't heal any injuries, just HP.
I have a first aid kit.
Oh, do you?
I'm gonna let Caden do it.
Yeah, he's seeing how banged up his Poochyena is and starts pulling it out, and then looks over you. Oh, would you like me to help your too?
You have the first aid expertise feature.
No, but it says required to use first aid expertise. Oh, wait, so I need to have that feature to use a first aid kit?
Yeah, because you don't know what you're really doing with it. At this point, you're just kind of looking at all these medical supplies and you go, I know this helps somehow.
Well,
You know,
Danny's
I should
too
probably
injured.
try doing
Doji's
this.
too injured. Kyo's about to let nature take its course.
Well, we just have to get my bracelet and I can lead you guys back to town. There's a Pokemon Center.
I'm at least going to drag them back into their den.
Muffin, do you
Alright.
smell any berries?
Give me a perception or survival check from Muffin, and Kyo, I want you to give me a perception.
How was about it? It's right. It's right there. It is clearly right there.
Oh yeah, that's not the point.
Okay.
I just...
All right.
Caden probably... I don't know if he can see over that, so...
You say, yeah, your Poochyena is very easily able to lead you over here. These look like some oranberry bushes. You see 4 on them in total. But Kyo, as you kind of are taken the Zigzagoons back to their burrow, you kind of look underneath and you can see it's not just a burrow. It seems to lead upwards after a while, and you can see what looks like almost wooden flooring.
Oh. Well, Yuki, I have an observation.
I had noticed this fire earlier.
Either this is someone's secret base, or they have developed architecture.
Second would be really funny.
I poke my head around it, and then I come back out. And an eye for interior design.
Kyo, I don't know if they're in there building houses. Let me come take a look at this. I was gonna give you help with those Zigzagoons anyway. And
yeah, we each look in. Oh, I love what they're doing at the place.
Yeah. So you both look in. Real quick, Caden, you can see as you're kind of looking at this fire pit. This is a very, very old fire pit. Like, things are kind of growing up. Grass has overtaken it. If this thing's been used, it hasn't been used in years, likely. Kyo and Yuki, do you go inside?
I don't let it stray too far. I mostly just want to get these things out of the rain and into safety.
Yeah, you're usually able to kind of put them in there and out of the rain.
Yuki kind of looks to Kyo, but decides to poke her head in a bit further.
All right. Give me one moment.
If we cut a berry into different parts, can we heal multiple Pokemon with it?
No, one berry will heal a Pokemon 10 HP.
Okay.
It's
They have to eat the whole
healing
thing.
Potions rule.
Yeah. Let's see. This one.
What if we cut it up for their food?
The void.
Oop.
Say if it's gonna say
Yeah, it's good. It's doing that thing.
Has to be on there.
Give me one moment.
Oh, and there's a
That's
trap
cute.
door. Oh, this is a big
the
place.
fuck?
Jeez.
What the fuck is this?
Why
I
is
made
it
the map
so
a bit
big?
too big. I apologize.
What is this? A secret base for giants?
What in the house of leaves ass shit am I in right now?
My apologies. I made it too big. Imagine, if you will, with a suspense of disbelief, a regular-sized room. I know that's hard to believe.
I refuse.
Before Caden gets called in here, he would grab the ripe berries off the bush, assuming the other ones will grow back.
Mm-hmm.
And he'll come in. Well, I found 4.
To say, as you all look around, you can see this place is very decrepit. It looks like whoever was using this as a secret base hasn't been here in years. But in the back, you can see what looks like resting on 2 separate kind of pillows. Are these 2 Zigzagoons. One of them, as you kind of look towards them, you can see how they're very, very old. One of them kind of looks up towards you and lets out a small yip as it clearly is getting to its feet, as you see it struggle as it stands up and walks forward, putting itself in front of the other. As it looks like it's trying to get ready for a fight, but clearly doesn't have much of the strength to fight.
I look to the tall, talky guy.
So you see the one in the back, the other Zigzagoon kind of tip its head up and kind of look around, clearly not seeing you, as it kind of just continues to look around.
I don't know if we're trying to pick another fight right now.
I'm not.
don't
All I
think
have
that
is
we
the
are.
Surskit.
Sorry to intrude on you. We were here looking for one of our friend's bracelets, and he sort of looks at the 2 unconscious Zigzagoon that you guys dragged in, that I think your children might have taken from them.
You can see the look, and you can tell instantly, you don't even have to check. this has to be the mom. As she kind of looks towards the two unconscious ones, it kind of gives a look of, oh, those fucking idiots. She does seem still very wary of you, though.
They got a little hurt in the confrontation, but I have these berries if you would prefer that we heal them.
Yeah, there were.
Give
three
me
we
some
knocked
sort
out.
of check.
Oh no,
There's
no,
two.
Toma caught
Two
one,
not.
sorry.
You guys caught two of their kids.
We
Yeah,
did.
we're not bringing that up.
All right, give me some sort of roll to try to convince them, Caden.
Where's my thing? Intuition, because I have that funny feature. 19.
19. You just see her kind of relax a bit as she'll slowly kind of come over the room. It takes her a while. You can see it's a bit of a journey for her, not just because it's a overly large room that I've accidentally made, as she'll kind of gesture you to follow over to this what's supposed to be a regular sized crate.
Oh, it's a crate, not a trapdoor.
Yeah, not a trapdoor.
I thought that's how we got in.
Nope,
Same.
you guys crawled under and in.
Okay, now I see the little dip, like right there.
Yep.
And
She'll reach in and pull out a few berries and kind of gesture towards her kids. As she'll make her way back over.
That works too. He's gonna pick him up and bring him back over to the Zigzagoons and help him nom them down.
That you do. You can tell, like, yeah, this will probably help them, but they're still going to be knocked out for a little bit. Say nothing short of a revive or a revival herb can get a Pokemon out from fainted. It will just take a few hours and they'll be back up.
Yep.
I don't know what that was.
You don't happen to know where that bracelet ended up, do you?
She kind of flops her head to the side, clearly understanding berry, but not really understanding bracelet. You see the other Zigzagoon, though, in the back, kind of perk its head up at the sound. And as you kind of see from the distance, you can see this one's wearing a bandana around its neck.
I bet these were someone's Pokemon before.
That's what I'm starting to think. I'm just gonna get to about here and just sort of look around a bit. Is it just you and your children here all by yourself?
Say the female Zigzagoon looks over and just kind of gives a nod.
Is there any sort of like pictures or anything that have like a trainer in it?
Roll me perception. Anyone? This is open to anyone who wants.
8.
7.
Wow.
Come on, Nami.
I'm trying. There's like a million stats, and I'm very blind.
Darn, not 6.
8, 7, 7. Say. You all kind of glance around the room. We'll say you walked around and checked different things. Caden, you spot over on the table here in the middle what looks like a very old black and white photo of a young trainer and a Zigzagoon. It has a bandana wrapped around its neck, very similar to the one that's on the old male one.
sort of looks at it for a few seconds. Don't suppose you were here willingly?
So the female Zigzagoon kind of looks at you questioningly. The male Zigzagoon, who's kind of staring off to the right of you, it just kind of nods its head in like an agreeing sort of motion.
I'm just gonna get a little bit closer, addressing the male Zigzagoon more directly. Did something happen to your trainer?
You see it kind of lowered down a little bit. It's still not looking at you as it kind of gives out a small whimper.
Suppose I'll take
Poor
that as a
thing.
yes.
Say, as you get closer now, you can really see the gray on these things' fur. Even the pointedness that is supposed to be, like, you know, the trait of a Zigzagoon, sort of their quill-like points, are very much dulled. They look very soft, even. You can see next to it is a large pile of berries and other assorted items that is within reach of it.
Aiden sort of looks at that for a few seconds, looks back over his shoulder at Yuki and Kyo. If I'm understanding the situation correctly, I think the children were gathering items to help their parent who looks to not be in the best health.
Do you want to make a medicine check?
Sure. Medical education. 6.
So you're not an expert, but as you kind of take a look at it, you can see that the eyes of the male Zigzagoon are very milky.
Does that seem to be something that would just happen with age, or is this something that can be cured?
It seems to be something just with age. You get the idea that this is a very old Zigzagoon. It's just probably gone blind or has immense cataracts in the eyes. So you would know that nothing sort of like actual eye surgery for this thing would be able to bring back its sight or even just a little bit. Then as you're kind of looking down at it and at it, the items, you do see what looks like a bracelet just sort of dropped inside of all the different items that it had next to it.
I'm just trying to think if Professor Birch would have any sort of program for basically helping out a Pokemon in this situation where its trainer passed or it was abandoned or something and it just doesn't have a lot it can do in the wild anymore, or if it's just sort of a better leave them to it situation.
You wouldn't really know. You would have to like call the professor. As you kind of look, you see the signal's not great out here.
You think we can coax them maybe back to go with us?
It's a possibility, but I think that might be more up to them. I'm not sure they'd want to leave. Sort of looks at the two of them. You've probably been here most of your life.
They both kind of shake their heads. Yes. It's very clear. This is likely where the male Zigzagoon's trainer place was, and it later made it its nest with another Zigzagoon it found as a mate.
Just just gonna walk up a bit closer, slowly, and just gonna kneel down and extend his hand out to them. I could put in a word for you with the professor to have you taken care of, or you can stay here. It's your choice.
Say, roll me something. I'm gonna say not intuition this time. This would probably be an actual charm.
7.
7.
Couldn't
Say-
you use Mystic Sense for this, maybe?
Say again.
Mystic Senses. Couldn't you maybe use that for this, and to use Intuition instead of Charm?
I said no for intuition on this time. This is just straight up trying to get it to agree to leave this place rather than...
They're already chill with us being here. That's what the intuition was for, because it's increasing their like.
Oh, so not a, okay. So
temperament.
Mystic Sense is not usable here. Okay.
Yeah,
No,
Mystic
not
Sense
in
is
this
specifically
scenario.
for increasing their temperament. I am trying to give them the option to do something they probably don't want to do.
Yeah.
Oh,
You
wow,
see-
I dog muted my mic.
Did
So-
Kyo want to add?
Yes, Kyo said it's probably too big of a journey for them. It was a big one for us to get out here. They're old. They probably cannot get to the town.
We can catch.
You
and
ever try to
release
walk an old dog?
them. We can catch and release them. Like I said, it's up to them.
We also have to take their unconscious children. And Pokeballs can't be reused.
They would use up Pokeballs. Also, you remember, Pokemon that are fainted cannot be caught.
Yeah, that too. I am of the opinion nature's gonna have to take its course here. We can tell people about it, but I think moving them would be not good for them.
Yeah, and as you kind of mentioned that, Kyo, you do see both of these lagoons kind of shake their heads with a no, clearly not really wanting to leave their home.
That's fair. I wanted to extend the option. He does actually pull out the Pokeball with the Zigzagoon in it. I did catch one of your children, so if you would like them back, I understand.
Let me roll something for that.
Yuki kind of like nudges Kyu a little bit.
Kyo looks up from his notebook. Oh, I did too, but I think I can do some real good with her.
Okay, Kyo, roll me charm. Caden, they do shake their head yes at you, though. Very clear that the family here is what kind of helps them keep going. And it's very clear that this is what they want to be.
Yeah.
Having
well
for the
out of
family to
18.
be.
Having basically seen the situation where it is the kids supporting their older parents until they, normally, he's like, I completely understand if you want to keep your kids.
Yeah, it seems like they would rather have their son here. As for you, Kyo,
Daughter.
you mentioned that, and the mother does kind of look towards the father for a second, as they seem to be in thought about it.
I'm so affable.
As the male Zigzagoon kind of just gives a small nod yes, as the mother will also turn and then give you a nod yes. As you are more than offering to just take the child, but you're offering to improve their child's life.
Yep. They are now my assistant.
All right, and Caden, do you release yours?
Yep, that's what they want, and Caden mostly caught it so that they weren't ganging up on his Poochyena.
You know what? I'm not gonna lie. Above game, I'm like, yeah, let's just start catching them so we don't have to hurt them.
Oh yeah, no, that's fair.
Yeah, there was definitely part of that fight where it was like, they're gonna gang up on Poochyena, I need to remove one of them from the field.
Action economy! Action economy!
Say,
But yeah, he'll do
You
whatever he
pop
needs to do
out.
to release the Zigzagoon.
yeah, you mess with the Pokeball settings and you set it to release as you open up the Pokeball as the Zigzagoon comes out. Initially, it's startled and it looks like it's getting ready to fight until the mother snaps at it, and it just stops. As it sees its two siblings knocked out, it goes over to comfort them. We'll say they're like over here.
And if it's not too much trouble, he points at the bracelet in the pile. I do think I'll need that.
One moment.
Okay. She'll give a nod. You see both give a nod, yes. Like, you get the idea they both realize, yeah, we can't use that.
He'll move up and take the bracelet, and he'll offer the elderly male some gentle rubs behind the ear for old time's sake.
Yeah. It accepts it very graciously.
I hope you
Yuki,
all...
oops, sorry,
Go ahead.
continue. Oh, I hope,
ahead.
Yuki has some Pokemon rations in her bag, and she'd like to give one and just put it where the bracelet was.
Yeah.
Say,
The law of easily the golden done.
Exchange.
Say you walk over and you place some rations there. You see the male Zigzagoons kind of pick his head up and sniff, clearly recognizing the smell, as the female one kind of gives you a nod of thanks. And as you kind of put down the food to replace it, you hear the male one yip a little, as if giving her permission to something. As the female will walk over to the desk and kind of come up behind it. As you see her kind of digging through something, she pulls out an old backpack, like a really old one, as she starts to bring it over to you guys.
Theo would like to make an observation on these things. It might be evaluating time.
Are these two Zigzagoons?
Yes, I'm not gonna do anything intrusive.
Yeah.
It's, again, purely observation. You said the male was a trained Pokemon?
Yeah, it looks like it has remnants of cloth on it. Most likely the Zigzagoon that was in the picture with the other one, with the trainer.
I want to do my best to know. I want to like look at observe like. I wonder if this thing knows secret power. I'm not gonna catch it, but this is just more for my own amusement.
Yeah, roll something.
Because the secret
Roll
base
for
has to get made
education.
somehow.
You're correct.
12 out of a possible 24.
12. You would glean that it's very likely that this Zigzagoon would know secret power, yes.
Neat. That's it. This is merely for Kyo's notes.
So yeah, I would also say that you'd also recognize that the way the claws are, at one point, maybe it still does, it may have known Rock Smash.
Oh shit, he's tough.
Say the other Zigzagoon, the female, she looks strong. Like, she looks, you would estimate, like, obviously in Pokemon levels, she'd probably be about level 12.
Oh wow.
But she's
marry up?
old. You would think probably on par.
Alright, so that explains why not a Linoon.
Yeah, neither are evolved to a Linoon, but both are definitely stronger than their kids, at least in terms of experience.
Yeah. And kids are pretty strong. Mine's level 4.
Yeah. Give me one moment. I'm trying to figure out.
Did a redeem for how do you feel on Kyo?
Kyo is pretty fascinated. He is pretty used to Pokemon leaving their parents because he grew up in a daycare. So the whole, your kid and I fought. I captured them. This is just how it be now. Yeah, he's not used to Pokemon staying together as families due to the nature of Pokemon breeding.
Also, did the music stop for anyone?
Yeah, it did. Meanwhile, Caden's from Alola, and, community is super important there. And
Yeah.
he's a little emotion driven.
Whereas Kyo's very
Here they are.
curiosity driven.
But you are given an old backpack, most likely belonging to the previous trainer, as a thank you for the food. It's sort of presented to all of you.
I have a request for this, guys. So Kyo is going to take the backpack, and he's gonna let Danny out of her Pokeball. And he wants to give her a chance to say goodbye.
Yeah, you let Danny out of the Pokeball. Your Zigzagoon kind of shows up, clearly happy to see its parents, and very confused as the mom kind of comes back over and with the dad's help kind of explains everything. You see there's some sort of conversation happening between them as it eventually turns back and looks at you. And then it kind of looks at his mom and dad.
I bend over and give that, like, smile to the puppy.
Yeah. Eventually it kind of just nods, understanding, like, hey, I was caught. You know, that's the nature of the game, as it were.
You know, you got a say in this, too. It's your life.
Oh, now I get to roll.
I'm not done talking.
Yeah, alright.
On one hand, you do get to stay here with your family. But on the other hand, with me, you get to be stronger, you get to help me learn a bunch of new stuff, see a bunch of new stuff, and you get to be the best you can be.
Roll me another charm. It's not going to be difficult.
Your Pokemon learn fly later.
A
so you can
16 out of 18.
come back and fix up their secret base.
As you mention that, it kind of gets a bit excited at the prospect of becoming stronger. It kind of looks towards its parents. You can kind of tell it's probably thinking, man, I could be as strong as mom and dad someday.
Yep. And now, here's what I wanted
nods.
to do with the backpack.
Oh?
I take the backpack, I lean in, I open it, and I let her get in. I've got a purse puppy.
Alright, you do see there's already stuff in it.
Oh, okay.
Did you not already have a backpack?
Let's see. Well, no, I do, but it's so she has a scent of home on her. It's kind of like when you adopt out a puppy, you give it with the blanket it laid on when it was with the original breeder.
Yeah.
But can she still fit with the stuff in there?
She can. You can also take it out.
Oh.
All right. Yeah. I mean, it's up to you.
We'll look later when it's nowhere in the lab. I'd rather just enjoy the moment.
It doesn't look like a lot, so she'll just kind of go in. You hear what sounds like the soft sound of like a spray bottle going for half a second, then she kind of adjusts, and then it stops.
Careful. There we go. Perfect. And now, as long as we have this, you'll have a little piece of home.
Accidentally dose your Pokemon with antidote.
So it kind of
not poisoned.
Reaches up and licks you upside the head.
Heck yeah. Distortion, yeah.
Oh man, Alright. But yeah, you guys have successfully convinced, well, I say Kyo, you successfully convinced to let you keep the Zigzagoon. Caden, you have released yours and you've been given a backpack. And you've retrieved the bracelet. As you see Siri kind of look over and goes, oh my gosh, thank you so much.
Oh, of course. Now, I'm just saying, you may want to talk to those guys up there. They're just old. Plus, who knows? They're pretty strong normal types. Maybe you guys can learn something.
I mean, true. She'll approach the Zigzagoons and she's like, if it's alright by you, would you be okay if me and Bun Bun came back to learn some stuff?
Bring them
and train?
Snacks.
I can bring snacks? As snacks, you see their ears perk up a bit.
Sweet.
As they kind of nod a yes, clearly happy with the idea of something more than just berries to eat.
Kyo Kyo does exactly what he does in my picture. Gives the shaka and a smile.
While she's doing that, Caden is gonna let Muffin out over here and offer them a berry.
Alright, you let Muffin out. You hand them a berry.
I say, Burton, assume for the duration of the walk back, I've got Danny in the backpack so she can just get used to me.
Yeah.
And if I'm allowed to have them both out, could I have Gyra just walk with us so it can get used to us?
You can have Gyra be out to just kind of walk with you.
Yeah, I'm not trying to gang up double battle. I'm not doing that.
So you'd only be able to control one at a time anyways.
Exactly. You know it's not my style.
Yeah. Gyro will actually, because they only weigh like 2 pounds, you just see it like crawl up to your chest and then kind of latch on.
I looked down
giving you a hug.
Thanks for being friendly. Sorry to take you out of your pond, but I need some good water power on my side. And a bug type is always the best type. You feel me? Indeed. I'm gonna let it enjoy the rain too. I'm not even gonna cover myself.
Yeah, it seems to really like the rain. The Zigzagoon Danny does kind of dip its head into the backpack to avoid it.
I will put the backpack flap down so she's covered.
Yeah, easily done.
I got 2 more.
Do any of you guys want to do anything else here in the base? If not, Sherry's going to look at you guys. Well, I can take you guys back to town now. I'd imagine, we're only about an hour or so out.
What are these?
I'm going to whisper something to Yuki, actually. So, one moment. I'm going to text you, Nami.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Caden, as you kind of look towards these, you can see these are old journals, clearly destroyed, like, over time and everything. But they seem to have, at one point, probably been travel logs.
Can I find the most recent one and see if there's any information on what happened to their trainer?
Yeah. Roll me something to look for it. What would be good for that? I'll say either perception or maybe general education.
Maybe. I don't know what focus is for.
Broden, we just sent you what Yuki and I are doing. We don't want to interrupt.
5.
Yeah, easily done. 5. You kind of search through these books, and it looks like all of them are sort of damaged to disrepair. You can't find any actual notes in it. And while you're kind of doing that, you can hear the sounds of what sounds like grubbing. As you look over, you see Natsu currently being washed with a bit of water that was gathered. It looks like a sponge is getting a nice sponge bath to clean it up. You watch, Yuki, as your Mudkip kind of eyes roll back as you start scrubbing it, clearly enjoying the process.
There we go, little buddy. Good stuff today. Even if you missed an attack, you'll get him next time.
Mud.
Sort of looks at Muffin, who's probably covered in mud from the battle. Just sort of...
She was covered in mud beforehand. You can see some of the fur on it, since it was wild, is a bit matted.
Sort of smirks a little bit. You want a little bit of cleaning up, and then you can rest in your ball, Muffin?
Once Natsu's a bit cleaner, Yuki picks up Natsu like a little squirt bottle and is like, "Would you like some help cleaning Muffin up?"
I'm fine with that if they are. It would definitely help.
How do you feel, Muffin?
Muffin kind of gives a very serious bark, but more of a, kind of like the feeling of, yes, absolutely.
All right. Get him, Natsu.
You say that, its eyes widen a little as Natsu hits it with a little bit of water. Doesn't hurt it at all, but just sprays it down with water. And as the sort of fur goes over the eyes, Caden, you get the idea of this is not what I thought when you said wash it.
Mm-hmm. Caden does sort of... He does give you a bit of a look at that. I don't think that was entirely necessary.
Oh, sorry. How do you put your mudkip on, like, shower instead of jet setting?
Kyo gets an idea, and I just... Okay, you ready? It's gonna be a two-person job. And I slightly just, like, manipulate Mudkip's mouth a little, so it's like teeth or whatever the closest thing are acting as that filter.
Wait, I have a...
Get, like, a mist setting.
The most you can do is like purse his lips in certain ways.
Yeah,
you're like,
I'm truly just doing my best, sir.
I have a groomer's kit, but I can't clean my Pokemon without groomer's edge. What is this nonsense?
Wait, I think I have that one.
Wait, I
Do
don't
you
I
have
think I
groomer's
took that
edge?
one specifically. I have groomer. So may I groom all Pokemon present in a not that way?
yes, you can. This will take some time if you're going through every Pokemon. We'll say an hour
fine.
for every 3.
That's fine. I'm just gonna have Gyra just I'm gonna let them play in the rain as much as they want.
Yeah. Easily done.
Plus it gives Goji time to just chill.
Say
Because he
you,
got the shit beaten out of him.
Yuki, do you send out your Mudkip with Gaia to play in the rain?
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Get over there, Natsu.
yeah.
Natsu and Gyra can play outside because they don't need to be washed off. They're fine.
Yeah. You let them go outside. You can kind of see them underneath. You just gotta peek every once in a while when you can see them. They seem to be chasing each other through the rain, both moving a bit quicker due to it.
And this is now bonding time with my Zigzaggin. So
It
what do I
is.
roll for this, or do I just do it?
I believe you just do it. Let me just check the edge real quick.
Yeah, I just put it out.
If it's a Groomer's Kit, you may groom up to 6 Pokemon in 1 hour. Oh, you can do 6 in 1 hour. Perfect. Grooming Pokemon may count as an hour of training, and you may apply experience training, teach Poke Edge, and apply any features that could be applied during training.
I've
Play
got none of that, so I'm not
grooming,
worried about that right now. This is
bonus.
merely a roleplay thing.
Room to also get 1 plus 6 bonus habits. So it just happens. You just take an hour to sit down and wash all the Pokemon and groom them to the best of your ability.
Yep, and because it is a groomer's kit, you know, like full. Can I just say for flavor, I give the male Zigzagoon a new bandana.
He will not let you take that bandana or give
I'm not
him a new
taking
one.
it. No, I'm just leaving it for him.
Say he doesn't seem to want anyone to touch it. I will say
Oh, I
that.
do not. I don't go near it if he. Bro, you know, I've been a vet. I know not to go near certain bits of
Yeah.
animals.
Yeah, you go to reach for it, and then it kind of gives you the obvious sign of, hey, absolutely not.
I will then. I understand that one, and then I try to give my bandana to the mother, so they each have one.
She'll accept it.
Aw, they match.
Yep. Now they can match, and now they've all been brushed and washed after a good long while, and now they match.
Yeah, you're able to clean them up. You give her the bandana. They both seem very happy, obviously, over being cleaned.
I still have 5 Pokeballs. It was not spending them.
I would have had that edge if I had enough room.
But yeah, no, I groom all the non-waters.
Yeah, you groom all the non-waters. You groom the kids too, because that will mean it takes 2 hours. All right, so it takes you 2 hours to do all this.
That's fine. Listen, we gotta wait out the rain anyway.
Say, and as you kind of finish, you can see the rain starting to light up outside, but you can also see the sun is starting to go down.
I imagine there's
Like,
at least
you would
like
imagine if you guys head out now, you could probably get back to Littleroot before it got too dark.
Imagine there's at least a few minutes where Caden has Ahi and is like, I could use some pointers on fire bird cleaning.
Oh, grooming feathers? Oh no, yeah, absolutely. So when you're grooming a bird, you want to check for all the little pin feathers, the ones that are just sort of sticking out there, and you can try to remove them if they give, but if they don't, you gotta let them stay. And really an important part is you can't let them get too wet. You gotta use a dry brush to get all the debris out of the feathers.
Yeah, you're also able to, Caden, with the help of Kyo, get a small little basin of water, and she kind of splashes around in it a bit to clean herself. As you watch afterwards, she kind of hops out and then kind of goes over to the dirt and kind of rubs it in. As you would know, fire types don't like being wet, but they will do so to clean themselves.
Caden is just happy she's happy.
She does let out a small little chirp of thanks.
And when it comes to reptiles, and basically, Nami, how groom reptile? No, not own, never interact with.
Depends on the reptile.
But you have
Lizard, gecko.
Lizard, gecko.
But you
Depends
have
on the kind of.
turtle.
Okay, I don't touch it.
You have a turtle?
Yeah.
Oh. Anyway, yeah, with lizards, depends on if it's a like it's from a more like wet climate or a dry climate. Something like Goji though, who's probably from a pretty humid area, would be fine to soak them in some water actually to help loosen up if they're like shedding or anything. If there's any like stuck skin or anything, they're soaking them is really good. But making sure that they have they're not like completely submerged, and then drying them completely.
That.
Water must be warm though.
Yeah. You kind of reuse the basin, but you get a thing to kind of just let the water pour down.
Mm-hmm.
And you watch as Trico kind of goes in and kind of gets himself where he wants. Yeah, it's very clear that he's winches now and again.
Don't worry, you're taking it easy for a little while, buddy. As I give Goji basically an entire synopsis on the battle with notes.
Yeah, easily done.
He's also that.
So he kind of sits there and nods along with you. As you kind of point different things about the battle, where he did good, where he could do better. He seems to kind of agree and likes the breakdown of it.
He was very smiley. Yes, he got a smart one. He needed someone that knows game. Internally, all internally.
Oh yeah, of course.
Meanwhile, Yuki's like kind of just sitting off to the side somewhere, just like listening to this, like literally just like dozing off. 5 minutes Yuki with no phone.
Yeah, you're able to pick up one of the chairs that's still somewhat stable. You kind of just been resting in it. But eventually, Siri kind of looks at you all and goes, I think the rain stopped. Do you guys want to head back?
Oh yeah, we should probably get going.
Okay.
Sounds good to me.
As I do that Japanese anime late for school wave behind me, shouting thank you for your hospitality, so that I don't get toast. I just got the backpack.
Indeed. As you all make your way out of the Zigzagoon's burrow and out of the hidden base, as Siri starts to lead you back, and not even an hour later, the sun has now completely gone down. You send the last bit of it going through the dark. She kind of has her flashlight leading the way. But eventually you see the familiar lights and sounds of Littleroot.
Finally, I need to charge my phone.
I need to recharge my whole me.
And as soon as you get into the town, you can all feel your phones vibrate and ring a couple times. As you check, you can see there's multiple messages from the professor.
Kid just sort of blinks, confused as to why it didn't go off sooner.
You see, you finally got strong enough signal.
I will call him.
I checked the messages.
Thank God.
And
Io goes directly
actually,
for the phone
hold on,
call.
let me just I maybe check the messages.
Do I have to roll a check to press call?
No. Caden,
Okay.
you try to get to the messages and you're like scratching your head there for at least 5 minutes trying to locate it. In that time, Kyo, you flip out your phone and call the professor. It rings like twice and then suddenly you get a pickup and he goes, "Hello?"
Hi, we got new Pokemon.
Oh, goodness. You
Got
guys
some
sure took
things to
your
do.
time. I was swear you guys got like horribly lost or injured up there.
Oh, we did. Well, not injured, but lost.
Okay. Oh, goodness.
Found a little girl, saved her bracelet, met 2 old Pokemon, got one of their kids, and this neat Surskit.
You'll have to tell me all about it tomorrow. I was waiting down in the village for you guys, but after a while you never showed, so I figured you may have just... something may have happened. I tried calling you, and obviously you guys probably didn't have signal up there. But...
Yeah, we kind of let Celebi take the wheel on this one.
Alright, well... I'll see you all tomorrow. I wanted to introduce you guys and explain some stuff about the Rangers, the Pokemon Ranger. So, you guys enjoy your night in Littleroot. If your Pokemon are injured or anything, just make sure to go to the Pokemon Center.
Right. I look at Yuki expectantly. Miss has a sense of direction. In civilization.
I was about to say, like, yeah, she could definitely lead him back, even if she is like half asleep at this point and like really needs a cigarette.
Suri,
Yeah.
are you
Yuki-
good from here?
She goes, yeah, I can get home from here. Thank you all again.
Not a problem.
Here. And she's gonna hand you all, to split amongst you, 600 Pokédollars.
Well, I know how that's getting split. Thanks, even numbers.
Say, thank you for helping me get my bracelet back.
Oh, not a problem.
Yeah, sure, anytime.
I got to take some good notes.
Thanks. Say thank you, Bun Bun. And you see the Baniri kind of look up that's in her arms. It kind of salutes you all and goes, Baniri.
Madam?
Caden smiles and salutes back.
As they walk off in an
As
opposite
it walks
direction.
off, just smile away, smile away. Oh, that thing's gonna be a demon.
How so?
I pull up a BattleNet video that I have saved of a Lopunny just using triple axle and mowing through a large dragon type. That
He just stares at it for a few seconds. They can learn that?
this one did.
Lopunny can learn triple axle.
This one did.
Real shit.
Type shit.
Type shit.
Like
Also,
you know,
Yuki
you
kind of
have
like.
this Pokemon native here called Trapinch.
I love Trapinch. I'm really hoping to find one.
I show a video of one using Hyper Beam.
We already
Real shit?
We already
You-
covered this.
You
Shut up.
do
This
that.
joke's eternal.
Also, Yuki kind of like, putting one hand next to her mouth, like to Caden. Of course, he's just got battle videos saved.
Gotta take notes.
Yeah, I've seen them, but I don't think I've really saved any. And then he thinks inside his head, because I don't know how.
It's certainly not the kind of video I would save, but I mean, it's fun to watch for sure. I certainly won't turn it down.
Yeah, but easy enough, Yuki. You're able to kind of lead them back towards the inn as you're kind of passing, you can see not too far from it a large building with a giant Pokeball on top of it in sort of a hologram, and you all can recognize the familiar sign that just says Pokemon Center.
Yeah, Caden's starting to head towards that, still fiddling with his phone, trying to find the messages. He's probably passed over the button for it like 3 times.
Oh yeah,
Caden,
you eventually, you see as he's fiddling with it, you go to help him as his Torchic kind of just pops up and starts pecking the phone.
Not like that, Ahi.
Hey, what are you
gonna
Technology
hurt his
sure
glass.
is amazing.
And as you kind of look, he's now at messages.
Oh my god.
He just sort of
See?
stares for a second.
Everyone thinks, oh, a Torchic can use a phone. This one can.
Kaden, I don't think you need to
possibilities
learn
of
how to use
Pokemon
tag.
genetic.
I think she's got this covered for you. You should just give up trying to learn how to use tech, man. Just let her do it for you. Let her respond to your emails.
I don't know if respond to my emails, but he sort of looks at Ahi. That was on purpose, right?
She kind of gives you a nod, yes.
Chuckles a little bit and gives her some pats on the head. Well, thank you.
And next, I'm gonna teach her how to cyberbully.
Yeah, so when we get to the Pokemon Center,
That's
I
awesome.
just all 3 Pokeballs, and I give the nurse an extensive report on what happened to these things.
She sits there politely as you give the report. She does take notes every now and again when you say, particularly how injured and like the hits and everything.
Yeah, exactly what happened to everybody.
Just-
Their Pokemon included, everybody.
Just Yuki with Torchic and leaning over her computer. Okay, now type "go kill yourself, loser."
She would do that.
Self-destruct is badass.
She would do that. Go use self-destruct and uninstall now.
And uninstall Rotom now.
I swear to God, if my Pokedex talks.
So-
As he's handing over his Pokemon and the explanation is being given, what are these messages?
You see them just slowly getting a bit more frantic of, hey, you guys coming? You guys okay? Caden? Hello? Can someone answer me? Oh gosh. This is the last one.
He feels a little bad about that, so he's gonna type back, sorry for the scare, no signal, we ran into...
I thought you were there when I had him on speaker.
He was, but he
Okay.
writing it down
He was
for
busy
so
with
has
phone.
He was busy on phone, but also written record, and that way he knows that Caden's fine too, because he wasn't there on the call. But yeah, just sorry for the scare, no signal, ran into some older Pokemon that lost their trainer.
Meanwhile,
Okay.
Yuki takes out her phone and looks for any messages.
Yuki, you have the exact, pretty much same messages, just a little different wording.
Yours
I'll clear
also
the professor.
weirdly says Caden.
I said a little different.
And then she just like she like very, very quickly scrolls through them and then immediately deletes all of them.
Yep, easily done. As you all kind of finish up with your messages, the nurse takes all the Pokeballs and she goes, "All right, well, come back in the morning and all of them should be good. The Trico seem to have taken the brunt of the hits, besides the Zigzagoon. So, yeah, but they're not too awful. Give us till morning and they should be fine."
Happy to hear it.
Caden tries
Thanks
to
so
copy
much.
Yuki to delete one of the messages and accidentally deletes the contact.
Caden, you accidentally forward it to Yuki.
Thanks, Caden. I didn't have the professor's number before. Do you want me to show you how to like send a message?
So wait,
so he
are
so
you
he
gonna
didn't
teach him
delete
what
it.
a?
So he didn't delete it. He just forwarded it.
Yeah, I mean, you quickly correct it, but you are able to, in a little bit of effort, delete the messages.
I think I got it. Probably.
Caden,
You see Torchic looking over your shoulder.
You know what, Ahi? I think the first thing we're going to teach you actually is how to like look for scam emails, because I don't think he's ever going to see them coming.
She kind of looks at Caden, looks at you, then nods. Did Ahi need to go to the Pokemon Center?
Yeah. It got injured fighting the
Yeah.
Pokémon.
Yeah. He got
Okay, then
injured on
yeah. She'll go back and set up a Pokeball, and you hand it over to the nurse. She'll take them all back.
What's a... You said a scam email?
An
Yeah.
Ori Prince wants your money.
I was gonna say, it's like, you know, when you get the email where it's like, Help. I've been wrongfully imprisoned in Unova, and I need 300 million Poké Dollars to get my assets unfrozen. And then they ask you for like 100 Poké Dollar, or like maybe 10, like maybe like 1,000 Poké Dollar, and it's so that way you can like invest in them, you know? Anytime anyone asks you for information or money on the internet, just assume that they're trying to scam you. Not that I would know.
But that sounds so serious, though. Why would anyone lie about that?
Oh my god.
And I think with that, we're gonna go to break.
All right, I'll hit the horn.
So, you guys have just put your Pokemon in the Pokemon Center. I'd imagine it's roughly about 10 o'clock now. I'd imagine you'd like either go grab a quick meal somewhere or just grab some convenience store snacks.
Oh, does it not work like the anime Pokemon Center where it's got like a cafeteria for trainers?
Not this one. It's very small.
Oh, just like Yuki.
What? That's fine. I love ramen anyway.
Shots fired.
You guys just don't know how to live. Besides, I need SIGs anyway. Where's the convenience store?
It's easily found. It's like 2 doors down. So you pop in, you all grab a meal. I would say minus, I don't know, $30 just for your meal.
Okay.
30 Poké.
Yuki minus 50 because you're grabbing SIGs.
Like, this economy's unbelievable.
Yeah, it's a habit we discourage financially, Nami.
Yeah. So yeah, but you're all eventually able to get over back to the Littleroot Inn and kind of go up to your rooms. I'm guessing you guys just gonna sleep?
Oh yeah.
Heckin'
Alright.
tired.
Chilled to the bone is.
Kyo and Yuki, both of you, as soon as you like sit down in your rooms, instantly go, "Holy fuck, I'm thirsty," and just both go and grab some water and start downing it, as you don't realize how much you sweat today.
Yep. Plus, we're probably chilled to the damn bones.
Oh yeah. Say.
Hey zombie, fun note, that jacket is, the collar is Alolan Vulpix fur, so it's actually very cool.
Say, and eventually, you all wake up in the morning. Some quicker than others. Who would get up first, would you say?
Kyo's used to working on the daycare, so I have to be up with the babies.
Alright, Kyo, you get up in the morning, you head downstairs, and to your surprise, you already see the professor there, kind of sitting at a table with a cup of coffee. He kind of waves to you, he goes, "Hey, Kyo!"
Hi, Mr. Nigel.
Guys had me worried there last night, but glad to see you got back.
Oh, it's fine. We just had a little bit of an excursion. We found an abandoned secret base.
Really? I didn't know
not
there was
abandoned.
one up
it had
there.
Different occupants.
Pokemon?
I hand him the notes I took with my evaluation on the 2 Zigzagoons. I took notes.
Huh.
I
didn't know this was up
to
there.
Ask you a question, actually.
Sure.
I'm
What
happy
up?
to help with research in these notes, and I'll send them to you if I could maybe get some notebooks sent my way when I run out.
Kyo, if you're able to fill up information about what Pokemon you find on the routes, any information you guys give me, I will throw in as many notebooks as you need, and some extra money thrown your way if you find something spectacular.
Okay. Oh, I just wanted more notebooks to write in, but that works too.
Alright. Well, order whatever you want. I'll pay you for this morning.
And then Kyo's eating waffles.
Waffles.
Kyo eats waffle. Who would get up next?
Probably Caden.
You can say not Yuki.
Yeah, I kind of figured. Caden, you make your way downstairs. We'll say, Kyo, you're just finishing up your waffles.
Oh.
As you can see there, Professor Burt sitting next to Kyo at a table. Caden, good morning.
Caden's got a Mantine surfing decal shirt on under his jacket today.
He looks at it and goes, "Oh, I love Mantine.
Oh, hey,
Wonderful
Professor.
little."
Yeah, they're actually pretty popular surfing attraction back in Alola.
I can imagine. Say,
Great fun
Strange how
and a good way
that-
to get around.
well, they're great swimmers.
Fast too.
Mm-hmm. I'm guessing we're going to be waiting a minute for Yuki to get up.
Unless someone wants to wake her up.
You do not see him move to get up.
Kid puts his finger on his nose.
I don't have a
Professor
Pokemon.
does-
I'm choosing life. I ain't gonna
Alright,
end up like Club Piplup.
I'll give her 30 more minutes. Okay, then why don't you grab something to eat?
Sounds good to me.
But Professor, I don't know if you wanted to send anyone out to at least visit those old Zigzagoons, but they definitely aren't gonna be relocatable.
Well, I don't think there's any need to relocate them. The Zagoons are populated to this area, and there's no reason why I would need to.
Maybe
Is there any reason
send
for me to
someone-
visit?
Visit, study, send someone to keep them up on their shots.
Definitely seemed like a trainer used to live there. I'm not exactly sure, but something seemed to have happened. I'm not sure if it's someone you'd be familiar with or not. There was
Well,
a picture there, but not...
any name?
No, I couldn't find a name. All of the journals there were, at least from what I could see, pretty ruined.
Alright. Well, I'll ask around, see what people might know. Maybe some of the older members of the village will know of an old hidden base. I'll send one of my assistants over to try to look at them.
Not
Well.
a bad idea. We're also well, I guess working. We helped a girl named. I should highlight this in my
Surrey.
in my stuff. There we go. Surrey. Gonna highlight that now. Little girl named Surrey get her bracelet back from them. She knows where it is.
Well, then I'll have my assistants see if they can get in contact with her. You helped her get her bracelet back, huh?
Yeah, I think it belonged to her grandmother. She was having a picnic with her Baniri, I think, and I guess one of the Zigzagoons nabbed it while she wasn't looking.
Baniri. Alright, yeah, I think I know the little girl you're talking about, yes. Alright. I'll have one of my assistants contact her family and see if she can lead them up to it.
She seemed interested
If,
in having her Baniri learn from them, since they seemed pretty powerful for their stage.
Well, if one was the trainer's Pokemon, it could be pretty strong. But it was a Zigzagoon, not a Linoon.
Yeah.
Zigzagoons, the male was capable of using Rock Smash, Tackle, Tail Whip, Growl, and Secret Power.
It's well trained then. Alright. Well, if you're interested then, maybe we can figure out who it belonged to. I'll get my guys in on that. But, until then, I gotta say, I'm impressed you all already are out helping people. I'm proud of you. That's what I'm exactly looking for in my trainers.
Okay, just sort of rubs the back of his head. I mean, we couldn't just not help her.
You'd be surprised of how many people would have not helped her.
Kaden
See an
blinks
opportunity,
and looks
take
over at Kyo. Is this like the lying on the internet thing again?
I don't know. I was always told if you see an opportunity, take it.
Not everyone's very polite. Though, I will say, proud of you.
I'll win.
Shows me that I made the right choice with all of you.
Oh, happy
You were saying
to-
something to Kyo?
He just shook his head and said, "I'll win."
Hospitality.
Say,
Well.
comes from the super traditional Japanese society where politeness is everything. Hospitality, Hawaii. Huh, we don't get this place.
Well, I think I will have to brave the venture and see if I can wake up your friend.
Caden literally
Wish me
coming
luck.
from islands where everyone calls each other with any kind of vague familiarity cousin.
Yeah, you both watch the professor walk away, and eventually, Yuki, you hear, as you're kind of waking up, a knock on your door. And you
you're muted,
hear
by the way.
a familiar voice. Yuki?
Starts to like grumble as she's barely waking up. Hi, yes.
It's Professor Birch. I'm sorry to disturb you, but I wanted to see if I could talk to all of you downstairs.
I'll be down.
Alright. He comes back down. How long would it take for Yuki to get around and head down?
Less than 5 minutes. She's probably just gonna change to a different stupid t-shirt, and a different pair of baggy pants. Puts her, finds her glasses, and she's just good to go, so.
Can I say what the shirt is? I have an idea.
Abs-
Yeah, absolutely.
It's a shirt that has a Jigglypuff on the top and then a Wigglytuff at the bottom. It just has to turn the puff into tough.
Absolutely, she would wear that. Hell yeah. She does.
Man,
She does put her scarf on, her scarf on as well, but she does not bother with the coat.
I want one of the times for it to be a shirt for one of the heavy metal bands that the professor listens to, and he's like, "Oh, you know this band?" And she's like, "Huh."
Oh, she definitely knows it, but she's gonna feign ignorance so she doesn't have to talk to him about it.
Oh yeah, because he's going to try. But you make your way down. Not 5 minutes later, the professor gestures for you to get whatever you want on the menu. As he kind of looks at all you and goes, "So, I was hoping to be able to talk to you all today. I want to take you guys around and introduce you thoroughly to the Ranger Corps. Explain more about your responsibilities and possibility of receiving rewards for helping them out, as well as other people that you may meet."
Alright, sounds good to me.
Yuki
Alright.
just blinks slowly.
Also, there's still 2 days until the tournament, if you guys are still interested in doing so. My suggestion is either take something up as a job, or if you want, you could take a bus over to Oldale Town. There's more options and routes and different variety of Pokemon if you're looking to still catch one.
Is the tournament here or there?
Tournament's here, so you'll have to catch a ride back, but it's only a 2-hour bus ride over to Oldale Town.
Well, it's above game. I don't know if Kyo needs to travel, if he just can train here with what he's got. I got 3 Pokemon. I'm good.
Also, 2-hour bus ride?
Yeah.
God damn.
The 2 hour
You know,
or 1 hour? Let me check.
Someone from Galar or Paldea would find that totally intolerable.
1 hour.
So I thought those were a little closer together.
It's
Yeah,
also the Pokemon
it takes you
world.
1 hour.
There's a lot more.
Room in there than
Nature.
you actually think.
Yeah, there's a lot
Yeah.
of nature in between places for the Pokemon.
I was just throwing a jab at Europe.
Yeah, it'll take you an hour of bus ride to get over to Oldale Town. So, yeah, that's an option for you guys. I mean, you have 3 Pokemon, but what about the rest of you?
They got 2, but they can always want more, and I could help.
That's true.
There was that phantom you told me about, Professor.
Hearing
True,
that,
but
Kyo
that-
begins to write things down. Ooh.
That's a bit of
over
a ways
in the
off, though.
yes, in Petalburg Wood. But there's still other opportunities out there. There's even an adoption center over in Oldale Town for Pokemon, though the process to get one of them up is difficult. Obviously, they want to just make sure the Pokemon is being put to the right trainer. Many of them are rescues.
Yuki's eyes light up at that. Her plans are set.
Hey, Nami, check DMs real quick. You say that. Check DMs real quick. For reference, I passed Yuki a note.
Alright.
Caden's just watching you guys pass notes confused.
Sorry, I don't want to interrupt conversations. That's rude.
Well, I'm good to take you guys over to the Ranger Corps at any moment, and afterwards, you're set to go. I won't keep you here. Again, you guys don't have to do the tournament. It's just something that I would like to see. It'll help you in your journey, at least some recognition, and there's, of course, the prize.
Also probably does well for the lab.
It does. Any publicity you all get helps me. So, you know.
Were we given a time on when our Pokemon would be ready?
She just said in the morning. You kind of check the clock right now. It's about 9 in the morning, going on 10. You'd imagine that they're likely healed.
Should be able to pick up our Pokemon at the center on the way.
Oh, spectacular. Mine need physicals.
Alright. Well, Yuki, have you gotten plenty to eat?
She's had like half an apple at this point. Yeah, I'm good.
You sure?
I'm good.
Alright. Well then, if you'll follow me, and he'll lead you out. And you all stop by the Pokemon Center and are able to grab your Pokemon. For one night in the Pokemon Center, a Pokemon heals 3 injuries.
Oh, cool. I'm not
if they have
gonna lie,
more than 3 injuries, they take more time.
I thought you were about to bring up a prize. It was a fucking what happened to socialized healthcare?
No, they do not charge you.
That's it. Just turn to Yuki. Yuki, we need to revolt.
The professor just says, "Man, I'm happy the Pokemon Centers are funded by the Elite Four."
Oh.
It'd be unthinkable if they weren't.
It would be downright expensive if they weren't.
This is how Yuki makes Kyo a party member.
She is absolutely some sort of online radical.
Turns out just means she has a skateboard.
He takes you over to the Pokemon Rangers Corps, and as you get in there, I believe 2 of you recognize the face behind the counters. You see Ranger Janet currently sitting there, the C dot kind of just resting currently on the pillow on top of the desk, kind of looks at all of you enter. As you kind of sits and goes, "Oh, Professor Birch, good to see you." He goes, No, there's no need. He goes, "I just wanted to introduce you all to my lab trainers." I'm not sure if you met any of them, but this is Yuki, Kyo, and Caden. They'll be working for me, and they have all rights and privilege gifted by me via their lab trainer status to assist you on any matters that you may have. She kind of nods and goes, "Well, we certainly have a lot of quests and missions that need help. So if any of you are looking for work, just stop in by a ranger station. You'll get paid, of course."
I am already mesmerized by the C dot. I was not here to see it the first time.
No, you were not. You get into a staring contest with it, and despite your best efforts, this thing does not blink.
Caden, you're tall.
Yeah.
Yuki, you're tall. I'm tall enough.
Yes.
Anyone who
Tall
peers
is
over
tall
his...
enough.
It depends on the context. That's the best part. So if I peered over Kyo's shoulder, he opens up he pulls out a green notebook, because I'm gonna have him. He only has 5 of them, but they're type coded. C dot met Littleroot town, and it's already just posing questions. Moves. I'm basically making a fillable form for this thing.
Already
Say.
at it again, I see.
I think we've lost him.
She goes, we have quite a few. We've had a trainer come by asking for help. A low tad of hers has gone missing in Route 101. The let's see. So we've been tracking the Puchianas all week. They're not attacking, but they seem to be organizing strangely. We don't know what's with that. So we would like people to kind of look into that. We did have a little girl who seemed to have lost a ribbon. I think one of ours can just take care of that. That's really not anything. And apparently there seems to be some sort of a person reported barking coming from the woods that no one else has seemed to have heard. But that's about it. I'm not sure if any of that interests you. You don't have to do these right away. These are available at any point. But yeah, so stuff like that. If you can do sort of quests like those, we're happy to pay you and give you rewards. And of course, it gives you publicity in the public.
That's always nice. Where was the barking reported?
Towards the edge of town, towards the woods, a person reported hearing barking in there. They said it sounded like a Puchiana, but no one else seemed to have heard it.
You don't think it's connected to the other Puchiana organizing, do you?
We don't know. All we know is that it's in there somewhere.
Well, that one certainly sounds the most interesting. I don't know about you, Caden. I personally would also love to get a Puchiana if possible. Although the publicity doesn't sound ideal.
How long has the Lotad been missing?
Oh, 2 days. We have rangers working on these, don't worry. It's not like if you don't get around to it, we won't be able to solve the issue. It's just any workload we could take off is, helps us. We're one of the smaller ranger stations.
So, permission to evaluate the CDOT, GM?
Yeah, go right ahead.
Yay. I'm shocked the ranger is not asked why I'm staring.
I mean, she's been watching you, but you're there with the professor, so she's not questioning you much. 16 out of 24. Yeah, you're gonna get an idea of this CDOT as you're kind of looking at it.
Preferably, if I know I would never be able to tell pure evaluation, but above game, Kyo wants to know moves and ability.
Say, as you're kind of looking at it, you're able to get the basic information down. It's about, you estimate, 1 foot 10 inches. It seems to be basking in the sun. You can make the educated guess chlorophyll.
That is spectacular. Thank you.
As for moves, you have no idea.
Actor notes. No, that's fine. That's fine. I'm just taking my notes.
So, are any of these interest you? We do have a 3-day grace period to complete the quest.
I like Lotads.
Yeah, I mean, we can look into that one. Definitely want to make sure they're safe. I definitely wouldn't mind investigating the barking, especially if it is a Puchiana. I'm sure Muffin would want to make sure that they're okay.
I agree.
Right.
I'd be interested in either one, so
I'm
Well,
just happy to be around, but I do really want to get training in for the tournament.
all right. Well, here she'll hand you the Lotad one. You can complete this first, and if you do so, come back to me. We give you 3 days to try to solve it, in case if we don't. In the meantime, good luck. We look forward to hearing back.
Well, hopefully it won't take too long.
So,
Says the- Mhm.
as I would want to speak to my compatriots, but if I'm interrupting you, I do apologize.
Oh, go ahead.
So, we definitely got to get some training in, because Caden, you're not entering, right?
I can try it out. I don't see why I wouldn't.
I just didn't think it was your thing. I want to do it.
Not a battle
Nami and I
expert
have
or
to go
anything,
meet the
but I
Poké
can-
Orphans. No, Nami, sorry. Yuki and I have to meet the Poké Orphans.
Yeah,
Indeed, we do.
I'm not a battle expert or anything, but I can handle a local tournament.
Worst case, you get to learn about Ahi and Muffin a little better.
Yeah,
Ahi seems like she'd enjoy it.
probably. I'm sure training will also help with contests we eventually get into.
Oh, Kyo just does an exclamation point above his head. I opened that backpack.
All right. You open up the backpack,
Just get that.
and you find inside what looks like 1 potion, 1 repel, and 3 orangeberries.
Cool. You each get an orange.
I currently have 3 that I still need to add, actually.
So, well, sorry, I just had to pull up the item thing. 1 repel, 3 berry, and what?
1 potion.
Thank you. I wanted to make sure I was trying to find the items box.
Where do I actually add items? Here it is.
Now, where is that again?
It's in the compendium. It's the second from the last one next to the gears, and then in the items stuff.
So,
Aha,
I mean,
thanks.
I don't think it'd be a good idea for us to split up just yet, but that's just my thoughts. If we're gonna prioritize what we took, if someone's Pokemon's missing, I think that's pretty important.
I agree. I probably should pick up another Pokeball or 2 before we leave.
The professor will speak up. He goes, "Well, if you want to pick up more Pokeballs, unfortunately, we don't have an exact Pokemart here yet in Littleroot. So if you all wanted to travel the hour to Oldale Town, you could check the, the adoption center, and you could buy some Pokeballs and take an hour back and start looking for the Lotad."
Oldale Town, is that the town on the other side of Route 101, or is that further away?
If you're asking
It's
above game, yes.
Just above,
Yeah, it goes 101, then it goes straight to 103.
Yep, 103 is above Oldale,
And
to the left of
102 is to
Oldale
the
is
left.
102. Yep.
How long does 101 take to walk usually?
If you're taking a decent pace, like, let's see, decent pace of walking, 8 hours, 2 to 3 days.
These routes heckin' big. Okay.
Yes. It's large stretches of land between civilizations.
Vern, if I may illustrate a point if I may make a point to illustrate that,
Yeah.
think of a sea of forest with little oases of civilization, and that's the world we live in.
Makes sense.
Yep.
Caden's gonna turn to Ranger Janet, and the Lotad was lost on this end of 101, right?
Correct.
Alright.
The Pokemon are pretty survival-based instincts, so it's likely that it's surviving by itself out there.
Oh, I don't doubt that. Just
We just have to find it.
wouldn't want to search the wrong end of the route.
True.
Well, if you guys want to head over to Oldale, we could do that for a little bit and then start searching.
Works for me.
Works for me.
Alright.
I let Danny out of her Pokeball as she seems like a lot more of the happy social type.
Yeah, you let Danny out of the Pokeball as she scampers kind of back into the backpack. You can feel both her paws kind of resting on your shoulders as she looks over from either side.
I've got my friend.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
Do either of you let out your Pokemon? Any of them?
Yeah, I think I'll let Pancake out. She hasn't really been out yet.
Right. You let Pancake out. Kind of scampers around you.
Yeah, I think
Hey, buddy.
I'll let Ahi out.
Right. And you let Ahi out. And she kind of does a little dance and then jumps into your arms.
Glad to see you're feeling better.
Gives you a nod. Alright. So did you guys want to take the bus then?
We'll take the bus, and while we do, I don't need like explicit information or anything. Just I do physicals on all my Pokemons, so and I haven't gotten to do notes on Danny or Gyra yet.
So you can do one while on the bus because they only want you to have.
Oh, Danny's the
one
one that's out. It's Danny.
Yeah. So then give me a Pokemon education.
One sec, I was just setting up my note document. Come on, Foundry. Oh, I closed out of Keo. Sorry.
Good.
It is evaluating time. 13 out of a possible
13.
24.
All right. So as you're kind of looking over at Danny, ooh, you say he's a little bit bigger. He's 1 foot 6 inches.
Okay, she's 1'6". Okay.
Exactly 40 pounds.
40?
40 pounds.
Okay, no, I just making sure I heard you.
Yep. So you know she has the ability pickup.
I had a question on how that worked.
So the way I'm gonna do this is every day that you have her out and she's allowed to wander, I'm gonna roll a D100. At a certain percentage, I will roll then from the actual pickup table. For what she
Okay,
can find.
that's what I was gonna ask. If it can happen outside of like battles because there's an extended action, and I didn't know what that meant.
Yeah, it's just more she just needs time to go and scurry around to find stuff more than anything. And there's always the chance that she doesn't find anything for that day.
Yeah, absolutely.
Alright. So I need everyone to minus 20 Pokédollars off your CH. You pay for the bus fare. As you all head over to Oldale Town.
No, I mean her precious public transit.
Elite Four should really start funding this too.
You said it was 20?
Yep,
Yep, 20.
that's a giant great ball.
Yeah, it's the Pokemon. As you all are kind of sitting there in the AC bus, and no sooner does an hour pass that you eventually can see the town of Oldale come into view. You're sort of led around the circle in the center and then are kind of let off. It is a lot more, I guess, urban setting looks compared to that of Littleroot. You can see a couple signs pointing in different directions. One saying, Route 103 to the north, Route 102 to the to the west, and then Route 101 to the south. You can also see what looks like those, as you kind of look out towards the distance, you see what looks like ruins.
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 Why'd you say it like that?
Huh. Wonder if we're allowed to go there.
One way to find out.
Do you try to go towards the ruins? Because they're outside of town.
How far do they look like they're outside of town?
You would guess half an hour travel.
We can see them
Yo.
from here at ground level?
It's a map.
They're up on the hill. Yeah. The ruins are up on a hill.
Ah, okay.
You know that Pokemon line of dialogue about the white hand on the shoulder from Gen 1? Yeah, that white hand smacks Toma, not Caden, upside the head.
I think we should go see the orphans first.
By the way, Kyo had already wandered off to do that.
Yuki's just gonna chase after him like, hey!
What?
Wait up.
Okay.
Okay.
I would like to see the baby.
Do me a favor and roll to find it.
Imagine Caden just has Ahi on his shoulder and just shrugs and follows them.
Question.
Yes.
I need to double check, but I believe Danny, her sniffer, is better than my eyes. Can I use the seeing eye raccoon?
I'll say no, because this isn't something they can exactly sniff out.
Oh, large groups of Pokemon? And people?
Is there any person near us on the street?
Yeah.
Cool. I go up and ask, excuse me, my friends are looking for the Pokemon Adoption Center. Do you happen to know where that is?
Yeah, it's same place as the local inn. It's you're looking for the Petal Rest Inn. It's also the Petal Rest Adoption Center. They have them both there.
Oh, okay. Is that near the Poké Center or?
Just across the street, right at the edge of Route 102.
Oh, see. Thank you very much.
Yep.
I'm just gonna jog over to you guys. Points at the Poké Center. It's across the street from that.
Okay.
Sweet. Thanks.
You know, you guys are allowed to go explore the Rose Ruins without me. You can probably find Zubats.
I want to see the baby.
I know, but I meant later.
You're assuming all of the adoptables are babies.
They're all babies, Caden. Every last one of them.
I glare and nod.
I see.
So you all enter into the Petal Rest Inn. And as you kind of enter inside, you see a woman behind the counter. She goes, "Oh, welcome to the Petal Rest Inn. Were you dining in today?" You see, it's also a restaurant.
No thanks. We're just here to see the Pokemon.
We're lab trainers.
Oh, okay. So you're looking for the Pokemon that are up for adoption?
Yeah, we'd love to.
All right, yes. Come this way. She leads you into like this little back area. You can see out into this yard. It's a nice little playpen for them. As you can kind of see, what looks like 4 Pokemon currently going around playing. The first thing you see is a Ralt that is kind of just shyly sitting in the corner, just kind of kicking its feet as it's up against this rock. Up in a tree, looks like having an argument with another Pokemon, you see is a Talo, who is kind of puffing up its chest, almost as to like insert dominance. Standing on the tree, not arguing with the Talo, though, you can see what looks like a Spinnerack that is currently latched to the tree. That's just kind of climbing up and down and is currently making a web. And then you can see another bird that looks a little like rattled by this whole interaction with the Talo. You see what looks like a Swablu kind of just leaning back from it, clearly not enjoying this conversation that they are having. He goes, so these are the 4 we have. Just so you know, some of them have traumas that they are overcoming, so do not expect, a battle-ready Pokemon if you were to adopt one. At least not all of them.
Makes sense. Can imagine what they've been through already to end up here.
Well, we do know a few. She will kind of gesture over towards Ralts. She, well, this Ralts was abandoned by her trainer. The young boy was upset that when he learned that she couldn't evolve into a Gallade, so he just left her behind.
I imagine we all sternly look into the middle distance of that.
Yuki's fist
vibrating.
is like curling. You can just see she's like white knuckling with one hand.
Nami, you must. It's been misogynized.
The Talo was actually a partner to a Pokemon Ranger who sadly passed away while on a mission. They were partners. The Swablu was once belonged to a trainer who would constantly try to battle with her, but he was not very good, and due to it, she would, she'd lose constantly.
This is the Swablu?
It's a Swablu, yes. She goes, she eventually developed a bit of a fear for battle. And then the Spinnerack, we don't know where it came from, it just kind of wandered in one day and kind of stayed. She's just chilling. She's
just been chilling.
We kind of feed her, she seems to be tamed. So, yeah.
Yes, in my notes, Spinnerack wandered in vibes.
Pretty much.
What was the name of this place?
This
Petal
particular
Rest.
place is the Petal Rest Adoption.
Rest. I knew it was Petal
yeah,
something.
So, where's my character sheet? Because I want to make an insight check on Yuki.
I do need to warn you that through the adoption process, we must do a background check on you, as well as a payment for, obviously, so we can put funds back towards the orphanage.
How much per Pokemon?
It is quite a bit.
Mm.
It's about 1,000.
Yeah.
But I can guarantee you, if they're going to a good home and we get a good background check, that we're more than willing to have them go with you. Just, again, understand that some of them have a lot that they've gone through.
That's quite alright.
I got a question.
I understand.
Yes.
We're about to enter a tournament, and there might be some prize money. And if we save up, is there any chance if, say, my friend here, Justice Yuki, bonds with that Pokemon over there, I point to the Ralts, and it works out, we just come back and pay you later, and then she can go home with the Pokemon? But, like, you don't give it out to anyone else?
I imagine the background check would take a little while anyway.
Oh, yeah, exactly, but it might take us a bit to get the money.
We're also working on
If
that
you
prototype job.
If you have someone who can back you up in terms of... Yes?
Well, let's see, we got Professor Nigel Birch, I got the owners of the Goldenrod Daycare, and some people who work with Whitney.
I know who one of those people are. So...
Whitney's the gym leader of Goldenrod City. In Johto.
Okay. Can look into it. If Nigel Birch is willing to stand by your name, then we can consider holding a Pokemon here for you. Though I will say, I can't promise the world.
You promise a week?
If a Pokemon trainer comes in who bonds with her and seems to really want to have her, I cannot deny them.
At this point, Yuki would like to just wander over and like meet the routes herself. She's not.
I've been distracting everybody. Go, go, go.
Alright, you see the Ralts kind of look up at you as you approach. She kind of backs away a little bit, clearly not used to having someone near her.
Yuki immediately like hunkers down, so she's much smaller. Hey there. No need to be worried. You're so cute. How long have you been here?
Kind of looks down.
Trauma.
Roll me a charm, I guess, or something similar.
She doesn't want to be cute. She wants to be a Gallade.
Okay, so let me ask you so I know for certain. Mystic senses. When it says temperament in there, what does that specifically mean?
Calming a Pokemon down, or like making it a step friendlier. So this I will say this could work once here. You can roll that once. This is to get the roll so there's more trust you on a basic level.
So my charm is not good, but my intuition is okay.
And with wild Pokemon, there's actual levels of hostility that they have, and you can affect that with Mystic Sense, basically.
Yeah.
Okay. Shoot, where is my... Go.
Like, with the Poochie, Caden basically took them from attack now to, okay, we'll humor you with a one-on-one.
You see the roll.
A dumb raccoon. Oh,
Kind of.
I remember to say your numbers.
Oh, sorry, 11.
11. You see her kind of. She doesn't seem to lean away anymore, but she does seem to be thinking to herself. And what was the question? How long has she been here?
Mm-hmm.
She seems to think about it, and then she kind of hops down and grabs a stick because she doesn't really have fingers to show, and she can't really talk, so she just kind of writes on the ground. You see 1 tally, and then 2, and then 3, and then 4, and then 5, and then she kind of points down to 5.
5 days? 5 weeks?
So
Five.
she shakes her head at the weeks.
Shakes her head, yes?
Yeah, she says shakes it yes at weeks.
Okay.
Nods.
That's quite a while. I'm sorry you've been here for a while, and I'm so sorry your last trainer was horrible. Sounds like he was a real jerk, huh? You deserve to be somewhere better than here. Maybe I could convince you to, I don't know, consider going with me.
She
Meanwhile-
flinches a little bit when you say the trainer was a jerk.
I was gonna say me above game. No, the trainer was awesome. She's the problem. That's definitely what her thought process probably is.
Yeah, I mean, of course, but she needs to hear
I'm
otherwise.
gonna need a charm roll.
Absolutely. Ooh.
You have a reroll that you've never used.
Hell yeah, I
That is
do.
true.
That is literally what I'm thinking, because my pathetic little charm.
Oof. Oof.
Ooh.
You do worse.
Let's reroll that. Let's
on.
reroll that real quick.
Nami, I just want to remind you of something.
Mm-hmm.
You have snackies in your pocket with that new orange berry of yours.
Oh right. Can I use that? Can I pull out an orange berry and try and use that as a bonus?
For those just listening, that was a 1.
It was
Yeah.
a 1, yeah.
I will say yes. Add an extra 1d6, so roll 2d6s for your
Nami,
charm.
never say I don't have your back. Never.
Thank you, I appreciate it. Oh god, I need to remember how to do that. Alright, how the fuck do I add an additional
Slash. Just do slash roll.
Oh, alright.
2d6.
Yes, Medley. This is a D6 system. 7.
Oh, that's better.
7 when her maximum was already 6.
That's pretty that's
True,
a
I
little
didn't-
bit of an improvement.
Granted, I didn't know what her maximum was before.
Yeah, so
Uh,
that's as good as you can get.
say she kind of looks down. She seems very uncertain. She kind of wanders over towards the little pond they have back there. She kind of looks down on the water. You can see she's already starting to tear up.
Oh, hey, it's okay. You don't need to think about it right now if you don't want to. I can always come back if now's not the right time for you. I just hold out the berry for her still.
She'll pick up the berry. She'll just kind of go back to the rock and kneel down and just start munching on it a little bit, very slowly.
Whisper something to Yuki as someone who deals with sensitive babies all the time. Talking to you, Nami.
I'm sorry, I thought...
No, I was asking you if Kyo could offer Yuki advice.
I thought you were going to.
No,
yes,
no,
absolutely, please do.
So she doesn't just jump when I start talking to her. Okay. Yeah, you like Unova, don't you?
I think so.
Baby dearling, you gotta let her come to you. Ralts are empaths. Whatever their trainer feels, they have to feel. So there's a lot going on in her little head.
So you being angry means she feels angry.
Yep. So if you can just breathe and think calm thoughts, you might be able to help her out.
I'm not her trainer, but I'll try my best.
Hey, you're someone near her, and give it a minute. So remember, sometimes the baby just needs patience, and don't be afraid to just sit and let her come to you.
Yuki just sits down and just nodding towards Kyo as thanks. Just sits down even flatter.
I stay in a squat the entire time as I slowly back away.
And she tries to bring herself back. She thinks of her fondest memory, what brings her the most peace, and just kind of takes some deep breaths.
Okay. You see, it seems to help.
Yuki soothes the Ralts with memories of Corellia.
And say, you do see it seem to calm down a bit and kind of look up as you start thinking of Corellia. Kyo, as this is happening, you go over and you give the Spinnerack the bug shake.
Yeah, I just dap him up what it is, brother. Jodo,
damn right.
Up?
He somehow does a snap thing at the end. You don't know how.
That's my girl.
Just imagine.
I'm gonna say this is going to take a minute. So in the meantime, while you're kind of just sitting there with the Ralts, Caden, what do you do?
He's probably just watching the Talo and the Swablu just sort of just standing there, sort of wondering how they're doing.
So you can see that the little thing about the whole, I don't want to say debate, that's not the word, argument, conflict between them. It's starting to escalate a little bit as the Talo starts to get closer and starts to spread its wings. Eventually the Swablu just kind of flies down from the tree and lands into the grass. As the Talo clearly is taking this as a victory, as it now is the only one in the tree besides the Spinnerack.
Just sort of walks over, looks down at the Swablu. You doing alright?
It kind of gives you a sad cue sound as it kind of looks up. It's clearly glaring a bit at the Talo, but you can tell, God, this thing, it doesn't have much fight in her, currently at least.
Just sort of smiles a little bit. Well, from what I've heard, they've been through a lot, so don't go too hard on them.
Kind of gives you a look as me go hard on him? He's bullying me! Kind of look.
Oh, D class.
Just smiles a bit. Oh, I'm sure you could stand up if you wanted to.
Kind of frowns at it. She's
Do you
gonna
mind
try
if I
to...
sit here?
She doesn't stop you, but she does kind of hop a little bit to the side and give you room.
Yep. You're just gonna sit down and sort of watch the Talo from there. See what happens.
Taylor just seems to be like preening itself now. Clearly, its victory over being like the one in control of the tree seems to be very satisfying to it. It doesn't really seem to take notice of you with the Swablu.
Well, they're proud of themselves.
But you do see the Spinnerack skittering up like going around the tree and seem to be skittering up the other end and up into the actual leaves at the canopy top.
Sort of watches that for a second, looks over at the Swablu. So where do you come from?
Would it need some sort of check to get it to warm up to you?
Just the most hard, thick Canadian accent.
So how you do there, bud?
Ah, kill it!
Oh god, don't do it like that.
You know what? Let's just go with a
That's more
normal charm.
Wisconsin.
9.
9 with a possible 12.
It will kind of like look towards you and it starts cooing. You clearly can't really understand it, but it's as if it's trying to tell you, you know, some stuff. But you're a person.
And Swablu are native to this region, right?
They are.
Okay.
You know, this is one of the 3 Pokemon that evolve into a Dragon type that are meant to be in the Hoenn region.
Well, I'm not getting everything. How about this? Do you come from the north side of the region?
She'll kind of nod her head at that.
Okay. Somewhere foresty?
She'll shake her head with a no.
Mountains.
You see her kind of spread her wings out and like tip side to side as if to say, eh.
Okay, so maybe sort of a hilly area.
She'll shake her head no.
The edge of a mountain, then.
She once again spreads her wings out and does the eh kind of thing. Seems that she doesn't really know how to describe it.
Heard you had a trainer who was pretty rough on you.
She doesn't really respond to that. She just kind of shudders a little bit. You see her kind of go to a 100-yard stare. She seems to be thinking about it. So we're gonna cut back over to Yuki at the moment. Yuki, the Ralsa seem to have calmed down, but it hasn't really made an effort to talk to you again. It seems that if you want to make that push, you're gonna have to do it yourself.
Yuki sits there just kind of like thinking for a moment, like wringing her hands back and forth. So, what's your favorite food? Can you draw a picture of it for me?
She'll kind of stand up and she'll grab the stick again. She goes into the dirt, and you can see as she slowly like drawing what looks like some sort of like button object. Yuki, make me a general intelligence check at advantage. So just do it twice.
Gotcha.
Because this is something that you should recognize.
Sure fucking hope so. You said intelligence, right?
General
Or-
intelligence.
Yeah, okay.
I do it one more time.
Yep.
8. Say, it takes you a minute, but it clicks in your head. That is a pizza bun.
Oh, you like pizza buns too? I haven't had those in so long.
She kind of
and-
shakes your head. Yes.
Meanwhile, Yuki is like trying to imagine very as strong as she can in her head how good it tastes and how much she like misses eating them.
You can see it kind of like grab at its face and kind of swirl a little bit as you imagine the pizza bun. But
Maybe
you know
I should
these are
bring you one sometime.
these are very common in convenience stores in like the major cities.
Back home in Mauville, I have a lot of pizza buns all over in convenience stores. You would love to see it, I bet. You'd probably like the ramen they have too.
She kind of tilts her head, clearly not understanding what ramen is, but she seems very interested in the idea of a land filled with pizza buns.
Oh no, the baby has no palate.
No, she doesn't.
We're gonna teach her.
She's still baby. Speaking of which, Kyo, if you want to, you could do a series of Pokemon checks to see if you can glean off certain things of these Pokemon.
Well, let's see. Spinnerax, he would already know. Like, that is...
Yeah, you don't have to do too much thinking about Spinnerack. The most you would have to do is a check to be like, what ability would it likely have?
So yeah, Kyo grew up right next to Ilex Forest.
Yeah, you would know. Yeah, Spinnerack's about average height. Average
So
size
there
stuff.
was a Swablu, a Rowless, a Talo, and a Spinnerack, right?
Correct.
What I
Which
would
one do
be
you wanna
more
look at?
interested in doing is asking the worker, see if Gyra can have some pond time. Just say, I have this really little Surskit, and she could use some socialization.
Say, she'll look towards you. Will they behave?
Oh, absolutely. Not much of a fighter, just likes the water.
Very well.
I let Gyra out, inform them everyone here is a little delicate. We're not here to fight anybody, and I'm just here to give her some time in her favorite habitat.
All right. You let her out, and sure enough, she kind of just goes over to the water. You do see the Ralts, Yuki kind of nervously look over towards the, over to Gyra as it seems to calm down as it realizes that all it wants to do is just kind of dance across the water.
Yep. Yeah, normally I'd be evaluating the hell out of these things, but these are all fragile, and this is the kind of stuff Kyo deals with on his day-to-day. He is 100% just here to help facilitate the other two who aren't used to fragile babies.
And as you kind of let her out, you can see and hear the Spinnerack kind of poke its head down from the canopy of the tree. As you see it just kind of wave one of its little many appendages to the other spider as Gyra waves back to it.
I just like the Spinnerack. You can go say hi. She ain't gonna get you.
She kind of just looks at the water and then...
You can go to the edge. Do what you can.
You see her kind of start climbing down the tree and making her way over towards the water. You would notice, Yuki, the Ralts does not react badly to when the Spinnerack comes around. It seems this Spinnerack has definitely proven to be gentle, at least to it.
Oh, are you on good terms with the Spinnerack? They also
kinda
caught
shakes.
my eye. They're very cool.
She kind of shakes her head yes. She kind of, like, makes best she can with her hands, like, the gesturing, like, like the eye pattern on the back. And she, like, tries to give herself little, like, angry eyes.
Oh, you know, Kyo's other friend over there, Gyra, she'll have cool little eye patterns too someday. She's really quite fine. She's really very sweet. I think you'd also get along really well with my other friend, Natsu. He's a little mudkip. He kind of just sleeps all the time.
You kind of tell. You could feel the psychic energy kind of pressing up against your mind as you start thinking of Natsu. You get the idea of she sees the image of Natsu as she kind of lets out a little laugh.
Yuki is very familiar with that kind of feeling and is very it's very comforting. So she kind of leans into it and is trying her best to send good vibes to the routes.
Mm-hmm.
Vibe check.
Say, Broden, I did send you a DM.
Yes, they can.
So as you're having this conversation, Yuki, a very sweet, relaxing fragrance just sort of emanates from the entire habitat as a stream of soft little bubbles drifts through the air, all coming from Gyra. As Kyo just sits under the tree with a smirk.
So you can see the rocks calm down further due to it. Caden, you can also see the Swablu seems to relax quite a lot due to the scent. Even the Tailo up in the tree has seemed to calm down quite a bit.
If either of them look at Kyo, he just puts his finger to his lips and does that shaka thing that he's got in his picture.
Yuki kind of looks over and then smiles slightly and winks. And also she's also a little relaxed. She loves the scent.
Yeah, it's pleasing for everyone.
Yep. Gotta get Kyo's all about vibes.
You see the woman who led you back here go, "Oh, I should get one of these. It'd really help some of the Pokemon that come here."
Not a bad idea.
I gotta do a Google on a Johto Pokemon above game 1 sec.
Alright.
Well, we're going to be out, doing some exploration soon, trying to catch some Pokemon. If we find anything that has this move, would you be interested in them?
The Rolls kind of tilts her head, and then kind of nods a little bit, slowly, kind of like, yeah, kind of.
Sorry, I should specify, that was actually aimed towards the assistant, asking if she just said she wanted something. The Rolls also, she's welcome to come along if she wants.
The Rolls is more like, yeah, I would like one of these near me.
I have finished my Google, if I might.
Mm-hmm.
You ever hear of Chikorita?
I think so.
I'm talking to the whole room, by the way. Depending on who you got connections with, they're a starter out over in the Johto region. They always elicit this very calm scent that can turn anyone into a friend. But if it evolves, it smells real spicy and makes you real combative.
Huh.
And then it goes right back to making you calm again in the 3rd stage.
Well, it's gotta be better than what's up north.
Up north?
Oh?
Up north, connected. There's a reason why Oldale Town, despite being so close geographically to Verdanturf Town, why we don't connect is because up north is the Forbidden Forest. Many rare grass-type Pokemon are in there, but it's very dangerous and is completely off-limits to anyone, even gym trainers, by law of the Elite Four. So many grass-type Pokemon in the past were captured and taken by poachers that eventually the grass-types fought back and became very violent towards humans. So they built a wall and encased the forest to be their own little domain for them.
That sounds awesome.
Rumor has it, there's a Venusaur in there that's the leader.
Above game 1.
Yeah, but no trainer is permitted inside. To do so would be a serious breaking of the law. Felony, even.
Just to enter?
Just to enter. Unless you were given express permission by the Pokemon Rangers in the time of crises, you cannot enter the forest. Like I said, it's dangerous to people. The grass-type Pokemon there will attack humans on sight. There's no negotiating, typically.
Sounds like I can hardly blame them.
Overcatching and such.
Mm-hmm.
You just see Kyo crossing something out in his list.
Do
Well-
you happen to know anything about the ruins nearby? We saw it on the way in.
Oh, yes. Well, the ruins are led by a man named Professor Alden. He is a head researcher who, more of an archaeologist / professor who studies the ruins here. He's found an inner sanctum, but he believes there could be more to it.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm. Though he seems to be a little worried recently.
Oh, well. Maybe in a couple days when we make our way back, we can check in on him and see if he needs any help.
That probably would be a good idea. You said lab trainers?
Yep.
Well,
Newly minted.
then he probably would very much appreciate the help.
Still gotta find this Lotad. Maybe he got stuck between two tree branches.
It is a common occurrence from what I've heard. Well, have either
I
of you
think
been
our
able...
visit's about up.
Yeah, have either of you been able to bond with the Pokemon?
I think they've had fun. As I point to Yuki and the Ralts.
Yuki, would you like to try one more charm?
Absolutely.
Say, with
Alright.
the bonding and the scent, does she get any bonuses?
2d6 plus 2.
I'm doing my best, sir.
You are...
Sorry, someone's
putting
car
in a
alarm just started going off. Can you repeat that for me?
2d6 plus 2 for charm. As you are getting a lot of help from your friends here.
Is it an extra
Yeah.
2d6 or a total of 2d6?
Total 2d6 plus
Yeah,
2.
total. Don't worry, Kyo got you. He can pick up on
Aiden.
these things.
Are you trying to bond with the Swellow? Or Swablu?
It's...
Or are you just kind of chilling with it?
So he knows that this can turn into a dragon type, right?
Oh yeah. Your father would have told you of at least the 3 Pokemon that could turn into dragon types in the Hoenn region. Swablu is
Question.
considered the easiest out of the dragon types to use.
Toma, did Caden study the Hoenn Pokemon contest scene?
He's definitely watched some stuff on it and probably looked into it a little bit.
I mean, I can't remember her name, but it's that trainer in Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire who's Wallace's cousin. She's one of the biggest contest stars, and her ace is Altaria, so you'd know they have
Yeah.
a draw in contests.
You would know that Swablu is pretty popular with contests, but you'd also know, like, yeah, but they can also be overplayed. It's kind of one of those things. You don't want to be the Joe Schmo where every person in the contest besides one other person has a Swablu.
He also doesn't want to get good and then always be in their shadow.
True.
But specifically what he's probably doing right now, because he's so familiar with what he's been... with the dragon types that he's been around and what he's heard about them from his dad, he's probably trying to get a feel for the, mentality of the Swablu, because it's probably a lot more subdued than what he normally expects from a dragon type.
Yeah, well, you would know that this thing's not a dragon yet.
Exactly, so he's probably just like, how do these brains function here.
Roll me a Pokemon education. This would be your best ability to guess of what it would probably end up. 10. You would know that if properly rehabilitated to not hate fights and to be able to overcome this trauma, if you were to help it along that path, it likely would have a stronger bond with you than most dragon types would with their trainer. It's likely it would probably listen better, but it's also the thing of if it evolves before you're able to help it, it could also be a worst case scenario.
I see.
Of it freaks out.
Evolves.
Oh, yeah,
and
it's
just
part of the
goes
Magikarp
and
thing
nuts.
Suddenly it is fucked beyond measure.
Yeah, you would all know that Magikarps, unless specially raised correctly, are a horrible thing to evolve.
I think I know what Caden would do. Swablu, do you mind if I ask what sort of strategy, if any, your last trainer employed?
The woman kind of speaks up. I can answer that one.
Oh?
Hit it until it's down.
The
Just sort of-
opponent, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. No,
The
not...
opponent, right?
The police would have been involved otherwise.
In a fight, right?
He just sort of blinks a little bit.
He
at
wasn't
that.
the smartest boy. It didn't matter the matchup in terms of typing or anything. It was, you're going to be a dragon someday, so you need to be able to deal with this, and then hit it head on.
I mean,
He wasn't the smartest.
sort of grimaces a little bit at that. From what I've heard from my father, Swablu and Altaria are a lot better at, sort of getting around getting hit, maybe absorbing some and then hitting back.
That would be typical, yes. I don't think he had a very thorough understanding of dragons or what it took to raise many Pokemon.
Is he still raising Pokemon?
No.
Sort of grimaces a little bit, lost his license.
Suspended, though from the talks he's had with the both, Pokemon Protective Services and everything, he doesn't seem too keen on trying his hand again. He does seem to understand his mistake, I just don't think he has the courage anymore to possibly do the same mistake twice.
Well, not everyone's cut out for it, I guess, but, sort of just looks at the Swablu. How are they handling this conversation?
They don't seem to like the mention of their last trainer too much. But it also, you can kind of tell by the fact of when she mentions, when you guys kind of talk about a little bit of evolution and everything on Altaria, she both seems interested, but at the same time, she kind of has a look on her face like she's a little uncertain.
No. I think... Would you mind meeting my Torchic Ahi? She seems like she'd be someone you might get along with.
She'll kind of nod yes. Kind of curious.
He'll, let Ahi out.
So you let Ahi out of the ball. She does her typical little skip, being decided to be let out. She looks towards you and then looks towards the Swablu. a bit of a curious look on her face, but then she kind of perks up with a happy chirp and starts to like skip in front of her. Seems to chirp towards her. The Swablu is almost taken a bit back by just the pleasant nature of her.
Caden sort of chuckles a little bit and smiles as he gives Ahi some head rubs. This is Ahi. Ahi, this is Swablu. Ahi, Swablu's had a bit of a rough time with her previous trainer, so I want you to be nice. And maybe you could talk about some of the stuff you enjoy doing.
She'll nod and kind of come up to the Swablu, and you can see them just kind of chirping towards each other. It's clear that Ahi is doing most of the talking, but it seems the Swablu is taking in most of what she's saying.
He just sort of smiles and lets them chat a bit. How are you two getting along? He sort of looks at Yuki and Kyo.
I rolled a, what was it? I've lost it now. It was a 9.
You rolled a
by the way.
9 out of a possible
9.
14.
Okay, you're talking to the role, so this very clearly has been enjoying the time. You do notice as it kind of like slowly comes up to you, and then it kind of just hugs you around the leg.
Aww.
Well, if you don't, you're a monster.
I have the money. I mean, if she doesn't mind coming with me, I'd love to have her with me.
God
And then
damn, I
just
forgot you're not poor.
Yeah, sorry, is what it is. And then very gingerly,
Class trader.
it's not a class trader. Well, maybe it is, because, you know, don't ask her how she got her monies. Never ask a man his salary, woman her age, whatever, and Yuki how she pays her rent. Meanwhile, Caden's like, what's his email for? Anyway, no,
Does she know?
yeah, I do have enough money for this, so if Rouse wants to come with me, I mean, I would love to start the paperwork process.
The woman will kind of come over to her, and she'll look at the Ross and go, "Is this what you want?" And the Ross will kind of nod up towards her. And she goes, "Okay, I'll get you the paperwork. And, of course, I'll need at least a day to do a background check and to call up the professor to verify everything. But if all things go right, then I think she can come with you."
Wonderful. Thank you so much. And thank you, Routes. It was so good to meet you. I'm excited to see you again soon. I'll be back, I promise.
Say it doesn't let go for a little bit, but eventually it will. Seems
She
very
gives her a little bit of head pats before she slowly stands up and, like, you know, kind of shakes her hand a little again before turning away.
Say you're able to walk away, and it seems that it'll start the process. So minus 1,000 Poké dollars, as you have just adopted.
Yippee! Yuki's a father.
Look at that. Nami's being the change she wants to see in the world.
I think
Indeed.
I think I still have some monies on me. That's the worst part. I'm definitely not broke. I bought very little.
Well, now we gotta go find those unionizing Puchianas.
Hell yeah. I want to join the cause.
Imagine you see a bright red one.
Did you already minus 1,000?
Yeah.
How do you have so much?
She didn't
I guess you're
buy
starting.
anything.
Yeah.
I bought very little. I didn't buy a fishing pole or nothing. I bought like.
Oh my gosh,
like-
you really did. Sorry, I'm just looking at all your stuff. Like, yeah, wow. You're gonna really want to up those Pokemon rations.
all the stuff that I got was purchased from the 5,000 that we got initially. So
Yeah,
Yeah,
I forgot
mine
that
was
you guys
as well.
start
Yuki
with
didn't use most
5,000.
of it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yuki doesn't feed herself, so she's still remembering that she has to like feed Pokemon as well. It's been a while.
Speaking of which, you only had an apple for breakfast. You can feel your stomach kind of growl with hunger.
I do
Kaden.
have some rations on me.
I have an idea.
Literally at the restaurant. Well, I have these rations.
So no. So Broden, is there a Poke 7, Poke 11 nearby?
You could find a supermarket, yeah.
Let's
will grab-
go.
A small one,
This
but
is
super-
while they're filling out the paperwork. So Kyo is alone on this one.
Yeah.
Kyo is gonna go pick up pizza buns for the Rallis and for Yuki.
Yeah, easily done. I would say, we'll say you grab 4.
Okay, I only want to grab the 2.
That's fine.
Money is sparse. I only want to grab the 2.
Just -5.
Cool. I grab the 2 and I hand both to Yuki and give an
Yuki is like incredibly confused by this, but kind of tentatively takes it. Thanks, Kyo.
I keep nodding down at your little ankle biter.
And she immediately, she's already on it. She's already handing
Okay.
them down to him.
So real quick, while this is happening, you would have to walk inside. There's a glass door kind of separating the outside from the restaurant. As you kind of walk in with the pizza buns, the smell of pizza kind of goes through the restaurant and into the backyard. As you kind of look in and see them, you can just all hear a little thud up against the glass as you just see the Rolf's hands on it, big eyes, clearly have smelling the pizza buns as you easily go over and hand it to her through opening the door.
I also let her take a little nibble off of mine directly.
Let's say, because I got one for each of you too. I'm
she'll
not keeping one. It's
Definitely
one for
take a little bit extra off of yours.
Here
So
you
you
go.
haven't seen her smile yet, but now she's got a big grin as she bites into the pizza bun.
This is just for now. I'll have more soon for you. We'll go to the store and get them ourselves next time, okay?
She kind of does a little hop and a skip back over to the rock she was sitting at with the pizza bun.
Smiling.
She's very clearly happy.
Yeah, Yuki is absolutely over the moon. She is. This is easily the biggest grin she's had on her face as she walks back to join, finish her paperwork and be with the others.
Yeah. You finish up your paperwork. In the meantime, Caden, you see Torchic has been doing really well with the Swablu. They seem to get along pretty well.
So, just gonna get up, sort of dust his pants off. Well, it looks like Yuki's finished up what they're doing. Ahi, are you ready to go?
He kind of gives you a quick nod. And does a little bye-bye chirp to Swablu.
Smiles, and he's gonna lean down and pick her up, and he's gonna offer a gentle head rub to the Swablu.
She'll accept it.
A little short on money right now, but we do have some things to get to, and we'll be back this way in a few days. Don't know if you heard from Ahi, but we are planning on doing a few contests. If that sounds like something you'd be interested in, we'll stop by in a few days and you can let us know then.
She kind of gives you a nod.
Well, I'll see you later, unless some other lucky trainer gets to you before I do.
That's how we meet Caden's arrival. Shark to your bird.
Okay. You leave. The Swablu seems at least a lot more happy after having a nice conversation. As you kind of enter back in. Yuki, you just finish up the 6th page of paperwork. As you're like, man, this is a fucking long process.
My goal is complete. I wanted to make the Swablu happy and give her time to think about it.
I mean, I have to give it to Yuki and Kyo tried their damnedest. Everything they could in their arsenal.
I know Nami, and I'm like, she's not gonna forgive herself if she fails.
And we succeeded.
The DC was the 8. You literally got that 7, and I went, oh.
I've been playing Pokemon with Nami enough. I'm like, I know what she wants.
What's also like considering, you know, the whole Curlia thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, no, I literally texted Nami the minute we saw this Pokemon. I said, "You must."
I will say it's fucked that there's also a Swablu in there too, given the whole, you know.
Hey,
Just
you have
like-
enough for 2. You just gotta give it to Swablu now.
I was literally
No,
gonna
Shark
say, like,
Caden.
I'm Caden's rival now. We're actually gonna be intense rivals for the rest of the fucking game because of this.
If we get back here and you decide you want the Swablu too, that's something that we can all discuss.
Nah,
That is
I
true.
won't snipe that. I'll find my own eventually, though, and then we can have matching buddies.
Fist fight.
Matching hats.
Caden also knows that Swablu are pretty smart, so he's like, I'm gonna give him time to think about it.
I think if Yuki got into a fist fight, I think that would just kill her with the first hit. She's running off half an apple, and she, like, does not, like, she weighs, like, 30 pounds soking wet.
How bad
Especially
do you want the
against
bird?
Caden.
Yeah, I guess like, maybe against Kyo, you know, but...
But Caden's like a mountain of a man, whether he's strong or not. There's a lot of, like, just...
It's a Senator
Vigor.
Armstrong situation.
He
Yeah.
doesn't even hit you, he just
essentially
steps
has,
aside and you go flying because you had to aim so high.
You know, Kyo essentially has working muscle, right? He worked on the equivalent of a farm.
Uh-huh.
I just see it. Yuki's like, Yuki's special, powerful, ultra mega punch! He like goes to throw it, he just steps aside, she just falls to the floor.
He doesn't even need to step to the side. She'll just miss entirely.
He Charlie Browns you with himself.
Also, not to cut your game short, but that feels like a really good organic stop.
Yeah, I was getting there.
Okay.
So, as you finish up the paperwork, you give your signature and everything. As you looks at you, goes, alright, I will be back to you in a day then. And that is where we're gonna cut it. As congratulations, you have gotten yourself a little role, which I want to point out, I didn't realize until looking them up. I think it's kind of fucked that the females can't become a Gallade. I kind of understand, but at the same time, it's like, wait, but the males can become a Gardevoir or a Gallade.
It's because Gardevoir's not a lady!
I know!
Interesting
And I'm
note.
fine with that, but at the same time, I'm like...
I want to
Seriously?
point out something really funny. In Pokemon Champions, you can have a female Gallade.
Can you?
Yes.
Oh, that's weird.
It's because Pokemon's pro femboys, but they're anti badass women with swords.
Oh, either way, you got the rolls.
Plus, Nami knows what you'd have to call a female Gallade, or I wouldn't forgive her.
Well, hope everyone enjoyed watching. If you did, come back in 2 weeks. We'll go on to episode 4. These Smucks will most likely just start up the tournament at that point. By the way, you're all level 2 now, trainers.
Yay.
So, do we have to spend a day here while they work out the paperwork for the routes, or...?
Yes, you would now
How
have to be in Oldale for at least 24 hours. You can go to the route, you can try to battle trainers inside the town. You can try to check out ruins, up to you.
Yeah, if we're gonna be here for a day, Caden wants, since there's literally a tournament coming up, he's gonna want to train with his Pokemon and maybe catch another one or battle if there's trainers that want to battle.
Yeah.
Because you can't win contests without moves, and to get moves you need to level up, so...
True. Well, until 2 weeks, everyone tune back in then, and choose your role carefully.